evening, everyone. Hello there. I know it isn't Wednesday night, it's Friday night, all right. Welcome just to a random Friday night stream. I thought, why not? It's the weekend. And we've got
Yeah.
Josh here from Classic Reviews joining me tonight.
Yo. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Josh, thanks for joining the stream. It's been a little while since we've had you on the stream, so it's nice to chat to you.
No worries. I love these streams. I love being
Yeah.
included. Love them.
Yep, I promise it won't be 10 hours tonight. It'll only
I
be a
don't mind
couple
if
of
it
hours.
was. I've got nothing to do tomorrow, so.
I've got to get up early. I only had a couple of hours sleep the other night.
Gee, I bet you do. It was like 10 hours long.
Yeah, and
But,
I just kept drinking coffee all night and then fell asleep on the sofa.
that's funny. That's
So I
great.
hope you're all doing well. And Josh, what have you been watching over the past past week?
Past few weeks. God, you got all night.
Past few weeks. Well, I don't know. You do a lot on Letterboxd, so you could easily whip it up and tell us.
So I'll go from the last 5 days. So
Yeah.
Sixth Sense for the first time. Really good. Actually pretty decent. Kind of falls apart towards the end. Rocketeer wasn't too big on. It was like Iron Man for Nazis. Cinema Paradiso, I adored, honestly. Scream 2022. It's like a meta enema. It's like they shove it down your throat. Just the word meta. General Ortega's the only thing I cared about.
Yeah.
Just Friends, cute little Christmas comedy with Ryan Reynolds where he gets beat the fuck up a lot of like in slapstick ways.
Was
a lot
that the
of
one you
time.
were showed us a photograph the other day you
Yeah,
reviewed?
yeah.
It's quite an old film. I didn't realise that one came out.
Yeah, in 2005. I was 2.
Wow. You were what?
I was
2?
2. Yeah.
2? I was about 8, I think.
I was 2 when Ryan Reynolds was wearing big prosthetics. And then so far I've watched 4 films in the last 2 days. So Ambulance, which gets better with time. It's just so fucking crazy. But I love it. Elephant Man, which I thought was pretty decent. I just didn't like Anthony Hopkins' character really.
No.
After Sun, which enough said about After Sun. And The Fabelmans, which shaping up to be in my top 10 of the year. I adored it.
Very good, very good. Some very good mix of films there. Of all the ones you talked about, of the 4 was only Ambulance I saw, but that is a lot of fun.
Oh, it's the wackiest. Those drone shots are cinema.
They are.
Like go all over the place. It's like let's go, baby. I want that in Avatar. Come on, let's go, baby.
That's the bit where they're singing in the car, singing "Sailing" for me.
Yeah, then Isaac Gonzalez is looking like we're in a hostage situation and they're just singing "Sailing." What?
Yeah, and then they got like a shot cop in the back of it with a paramedic trying to save him. It's just like, just a normal one of those action films.
How they did those shots, I still don't know. I'm gonna have to watch the bonus features to find out because I have no idea how they did it.
It looks incredible on Blu-ray, so I can imagine the 4K looks exceptional.
Oh, the 4K looks nuts. Like the 4K is so crisp and clean. Like
that's good to hear. What have I actually watched? Not a fucking lot, to be fair, as usual.
As usual, your Blu-rays.
Yeah, I'll just get them, keep them sealed. Oh, they look nice. I'll watch them one day. 20 years later, still haven't seen them. I did watch a film with John Cusack called Better Off Dead yesterday. That was a really good, funny comedy. It's 80s. You got a good cast there. You got the girl from The Last American Virgin in there. You've also got some stop motion talking, singing burgers, of course.
What in the fuck? What is this, Good Burger? Like, welcome to Good Burger, home to Good Burger. Can I take your order? Kind of thing.
Oh yeah, he goes and works at like the burger place, and there's like these burgers get made up, and they're like a claymation, and they're dancing, and singing about. Oh, it don't make no sense.
That's a stretch from High Fidelity.
It's a very weird film, but it's good. It's House on the Road Place, but Apart from that, I haven't seen anything else. I just played a bit of The Last of Us today and cried my eyes out at the opening, as per usual.
Yeah, I haven't really seen that, but I do. I can't play the game because I haven't got PlayStation. Otherwise, I would. But
you got the TV show coming in January, so that'll be good.
yeah, and it's from. I know who's showrunning it. It's for directed with Beanpole. I think Kentimir Beragov. That was a great Russian film. Like, pardon me, really great.
Okay.
So,
Kentimir Vladimir.
Vladimir Putin. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What was I going to say? Apart from that, I haven't watched anything else, but I probably will be watching some stuff over the weekend. I'm going to try and watch at least one of the Before trilogy. Have you seen any of them yet?
Started it today, got 50 minutes in, and then I had to edit my Fableman's video. But I love it. It's really calming and peaceful. It's a very calming and peaceful film. Before sunrise, I think the first one is.
Sunrise, sunset, and moonlight, isn't it? Or something?
Midnight. Yeah. But I'm gonna be finishing it tonight, or in the morning, whatever, because it's so calming and peaceful and angelical. So I'm excited to finish it.
Oh, that's brilliant. I mean, I was sold with Chesney Hawk. Fuck's sake.
You do this every fucking time, Pete. Chesney Hawks. Who fucking is Chesney Hawks?
You don't know who Chesney Hawks is?
I've heard his name, but
oh,
Chesney Hawks and Julie Delpy.
I mean, fuck's sake, Ethan Hawke. Fuck's sake, I'll get there eventually. Well, anyway, with Ethan Hawke, I'm sold. And Chesney Hawk, by the way, he's a guy who sung The One and Only in the 90s. Nobody knows who the fuck he is anymore because he was selling.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. About 10 years ago, he came back into the limelight selling us Purcell or something, and now he's fucked off again. But anyway, enough talk about Chesney Hawks. As it's been a little while since you've been on the stream, Josh, this has gone very well. 8 minutes in, we're talking about Chesney Hawks and his career.
Chesney.
It's shorter than fucking Liz Trust. Oh, dear. Dear, moving on. Anyway, as it's been a little while since you've been on the stream, Josh, would you like to promote your channel to everybody watching at home?
Sorry. You got me with that one.
Oh, dear.
Oh, anyway. As you were saying...
You can promote your channel to everybody watching at home, so...
Classic reviews, do film reviews. I've started doing like Blu-ray stuff and collection things, as I've got a lot of stuff. But I'm going to be doing some more music stuff. I've got top music of 2022 coming out very shortly. That's probably this month's biggest project. That'll be out by the end of the month. Because I'm writing the script and it's so long. Like, it's going to be like a 20 to 30 minute video, I reckon.
That'll be good. I look forward to that.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of music this year I want to talk about. So,
you
make
some excellent videos.
Yeah, thanks. I try.
You do great stuff. If you haven't subscribed to Josh already, his link isn't in the description at the moment, but it will be.
If you want to go subscribe, his link's not there, so fuck you.
His link will be in there after the stream, hopefully. And then on Sunday, it probably still won't be, but I promise it will be.
Oh, don't do a you know who, and don't. I'm joking.
Well, anyway, the link will be in the description down below. Sometime this weekend, I promise. And
sometime this weekend.
I'm so unprofessional.
It's fine, wait. I appreciate you candid.
Yeah. Well, if you just type up classic reviews, he'll be the first channel you'll see on YouTube. But
yeah, nearly at 200. So
Very
So
good news. Very good news. You're doing. Hopefully, get 200 before the year's out, or
yeah,
more
that'll
than
be a
200.
big goal.
Yeah. So anyway, we have 13 people watching. So hey, everybody watching at
Nice.
home,
Hey everyone.
leave us all some comments, and we'll get back to you. So first
Yeah.
up, we have the 70s and 80s experts. So can't wait for the stream. Got the Cadbury Fudge at hand.
What
Oh,
kind of
I'm
Cadbury
jealous.
fudge?
I haven't had a Cadbury's Fudge in ages.
I'm
Oh,
trying not to eat
well,
stuff like that. Trying not to. So I'm trying to work out a bit. So I'm trying not to eat crap. But it's hard when that's the only thing we have to eat in the house. So
well, I'm lucky to have it in the house for 5 minutes with my dad.
oh
But,
boy, yeah.
yeah, but I do like a Cadbury's Fudge, but I like an M&S Fudge bar even
I'm
more.
not the
It's
biggest fudge
the
fan.
fudge.
I find
Don't
it
you?
quite sickly. Yeah. Same
I
with
know
chocolate. I find that quite sickly.
the Thornton's fudge is very sickly. I know if I have too much chocolate, I can feel sick, but I'm not a big chocolate eater.
I'll just stick to my polos.
Polos. I've never had a polo.
Oh, they're nice. My dad calls them Ollops. Don't know why he calls them Ollops.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh dear. The
Hey
viewer Drew
Drew.
says, "Hey, what's up? Hey Drew, hope you're doing well, my friend." We have a 70s, 80s expert says thoughts on the Indiana Jones trailer. So do you want to go off there first, Josh?
I think it looks fun. I think it's gonna be fun, but nothing more. I reckon I could see it getting like a 60 or 59 on Metacritic or something.
Yeah.
I think Harrison Ford practically needs a Zimmer frame at this point. So it's kind of like I don't like the de-aging. I think it looks they're using the same de-aging as they did in Mandalorian, and that looked a bit rough.
It does.
In spots. So, but again, Mads Mikkelsen, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, they're great. I wish she was writing it though, because she wrote No Time to Die, and that was a success.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't say I'm excited for it, but I'm optimistic. I think it should be fun.
That's good. I watched the trailer last night, and I honestly thought it was fake at first. I was like, "Really?
Is it
Now?"
actually happening?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
Avatar.
I
Is it
couldn't
actually
believe
happening?
it. But anyway, I found it on LucasArts' own YouTube page. So I thought, "Oh, it's got to be legit," and watched it and thought, it looks all right." I'm not really that excited for it. I honestly think Harrison Ford's way too old to do it. I mean, the CGI looks very ropey with that horse sequence.
Oh boy, his face doesn't even line up with his body. It's like
Yeah, it didn't look like him at all. And the de-aging bit, it looked all right, but I think it's round the hair. You could tell that it was fake.
Yeah, you can always tell with stuff like that.
I don't really like the whole de-aging thing, especially with dead actors, like bringing them back like that. I don't know, something about
They
that. I
did that
don't
in
really like.
Gladiator with the old dude. I don't remember his name, but
Oh yeah, he passed away. He did.
that looks
Oh,
good though. I think
yeah, you didn't really
because you can
notice it
tell
then.
how we've regressed in time, huh? Like we've
But
gone from not noticing to holy fuck, we can notice that.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like the
But I
Transformers
think,
trailer. Like
yeah,
the
that's
CGI
true.
looks shit in that, and back in 2009 it was better. You know,
Some of the Transformers do look a bit hokey, I must admit. I think the Direct Line advert from a couple of years ago looked better.
that's true.
But not long to wait for that one next summer. And we've got the 70s, 80s expert also saying Guardians 3 looks boring, frankly.
I disagree with this one. I think it looks very heartfelt and sad, sort of like Black Panther Wakanda Forever did. But I think this one, Guardians are probably the best thing the MCU have given us by far. The reason why the MCU is what it is because the first Guardians had that humor, had that light-hearted energy, and then they tried to replicate it, and then they fucked it up so many times. Especially with Thor: Love and Thunder or whatever that was. But I think Guardians 3 seems like it's going to be an amazing sort of coming full circle for the Guardians. And I'm not ready to see Rocket go. Like,
no.
I named my praying mantis after him when I had him. You know, like I love Rocket, and that line where it says, "What does he say?" Like, "Pete, I'm not scared of running" or something. I
Yeah,
posted it, didn't I?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I
a pretty powerful line.
yeah, I don't want to see him go. And I've seen a lot of people in the comments like, "Oh, Gamora's back. How? Didn't you watch Endgame?"
Mm.
So
I'm glad to see Gamora back. I really do like Gamora's. I like all the Guardians, to be fair. I think they're all really likable. So
yeah,
that's with James Gunn. He seems to make really likable characters, like with the Suicide Squad.
yeah. I
Um,
think
I
I think it'll be better than the second one. I do like the second one, but it does drag in the middle quite a bit.
I
Um,
agree. It's not
but
as good as the first one,
yeah,
but
this one looks really heartfelt. So
the trailer. I was more excited for this than Indiana Jones and
oh
Transformers.
yeah,
It just
yeah,
looks good. It looks great.
yeah,
The opening bit where they land and they're with all the people with like animal faces, and then Drax just throws something at them.
yeah. Basketball.
Oh,
That was the one thing my dad laughed at. He watched it and was like, "Nah." I was like, "You kidding?" He said that with the Indiana Jones, Mario, and Transformers. He said that with all four of them. He was like,
well, my
"Nah."
dad thought the Mario Brothers trailer was a new video game, and he thought I wanted it at Christmas.
It wouldn't surprise me.
He thought the Transformers one was that Direct Line advert.
Oh, nice, nice.
Guardians 3, he liked that. He thought it was a new Star Wars. And Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones, he said, well, he's aged a lot. Nah, he's not bothered.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
all right.
But his favourite Indiana Jones film is Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Enough said about that.
Yes, we have. I have unfortunately seen that more times than I really wanted to.
I've only
It's
seen
all
it
right up
once,
to a
and
certain point, and then you'll get a few bad scenes, and then you get the ending.
the golfers, fucking gophers,
Yeah.
uh,
But obviously you get Shia LaBeouf swinging the vines.
swinging through his career very well.
Mm.
Like, swinging through all the controversy.
But I must admit it has a very good cast there. You got Ray Winston, you got John Hurt, you got Kate
Kate
Blanchett
Blanchett.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good cast there. We've got the viewer saying I think the trailer for Indiana Jones, Transformers, Rise of the Beast, and Guardians 3 looked really good. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed them,
I
mate.
had hope for Transformers because it was from Stephen Cable Jr. who made Creed 2.
Mm.
I like Creed 2. I don't think it's great, but he knows how to direct characters. This looks so. It looks like they don't even care. It looks like an animated show you put on Nickelodeon. Like,
So some of the trailer didn't look too bad. I mean, my expectations are so low after the other Transformers films. You still got Peter Cullen there voicing Optimus, which is great. Apparently, the female Autobot or whatever she is, she's from the TV show or the original TV
alright.
show. So that's
I know
cool.
Pete Davidson's in it. He plays one of them.
What, the Doctor Who guy?
No, you know Pete Davidson, the comedian from King of
No,
Staten Island?
no.
No? Oh, right.
I've heard of King of Staten Island. I thought
He's
Pete
more famous
Davidson
for
is.
being with Kim Kardashian than he is in his stuff.
Oh, that dude, yeah.
That dude.
All
There
right.
you go. He's going to be voicing Mirage, which will be strange. But I do
Okay.
like Anthony Ramos and Dominic Fishback, so
I've heard Ron Perlman's supposed to be voicing one of the
yeah, the gorilla.
Beast characters, so that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm sold there.
he's the gorilla.
Oh, I look forward to it. 70s, 80s expert says Short Round's in the trailer too.
Is
Is
he?
he? I
He's in
looked again
everything
today.
everywhere.
I couldn't see him. I'm sure you said about it last night on Mike's stream, but I saw it again this morning. I couldn't see him.
I have no
And
idea. I've
I'll,
seen the trailer twice and I couldn't.
I'm
notice.
sure that there'll be somebody on YouTube going through it with a fine-tooth comb, and they will tell us.
New rock stars like, oh yeah, this frame is from blah, 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 blah. Like, just wait until you watch it, man. Half the time your theories are wrong. I remember when they were like, Mephisto's the main villain in WandaVision, and I'm thinking, where the fuck did you come up with that? There wasn't a main villain, was there? Don't remember.
Agatha, I think, or Wanda herself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
And then we've just sport WandaVision for everybody who hasn't
And
seen it. Sorry,
everyone
everybody.
was memeing them. Everyone was memeing new rock stars, and they were just playing along with it.
Next up, we've got Sinjin saying, "Hey, Pete and Josh. Hey, mate.
Hey,
Thanks
Sin.
for joining." We have Mike here from DigiZ
Hey,
Back.
Mike.
Two legends. Hey, lads. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Mike.
I'm not a legend, but thank you for the compliment.
You're the legend, Mike. Fantastic stream last night. Thanks for letting me be a part of it. A lot of fun.
Shame to see Z Talks go, but
hopefully
you can bring it back.
Hopefully you'll bring it back. I look forward to your future streams. You said you're going to bring them back, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We have Rogue does reviews here saying, Pete, why are you cheating on Andy a bike? This was a spur of a moment thing. I just thought, I haven't done like a solo stream or just like a Friday night stream in ages, so I thought, might as well do one. But thanks for joining, mate. We have Alan Scouser here. Hi, Pete. Hope you're well. Thanks for the unboxing video and the shout out. Really appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Alan, for sending me that. I really do appreciate it. Look forward to watching that one soon.
By the way, just want to warn you, you might hear my dad. He said he was going to bed. The motherfucker's wandering around, so you might hear him because he's quite loud. But I'll mute my mic. If
my dad's equally loud, so.
But you know my dad, Pete. He's
your dad's a legend.
He's an absolute nutcase.
Got 70s, 80s expert saying evening Playtendo and classic. Evening 70s, 80s expert. Andy likes stuffs here saying, hey up lads, what's your thoughts on the trailers yesterday? For me, the Transformers was the most rewatchable. They've definitely got better with the Transformers.
I won't watch that Transformers trailer again. I've seen it twice. That was enough. I was thinking, you could definitely tell it was green screen. Like, that's the problem with movies nowadays is the practicality's just gone. And the CGI they are using is very low grade. They're not like like IBM or ILM Studios or like what James Cameron's using, even though they did the exact same thing with Valerian and it cost less. But I just CG looks rough, and I don't understand how we've regressed in time. Like Transformers 2000, like number 2 is a piece of shit, right? But you have to say the CGI looks good because the textures are down. I know they used a different studio or whatever, but
for its time it looked great, and it does look better than some of the more recent ones.
Like you have bigger budgets now.
But like the Marvel films, they look so blatant green screen now, and it's just hugely off-putting. Like Thor itself, let's just say that. But look, you're just like, yeah, that's a green scene. That's a green scene. You're just like, what?
Don't get me started on the floating head in Thor. Like, oh fucking God.
Oh, they did a patch for that, didn't they?
Yeah, they made it worse.
They made it worse.
Yeah, they took away the glow effects around it, so it just looks worse.
Oh, shame they couldn't patch Russell Crowe's accent and the fucking goats.
Yeah, his Mario impression, yeah.
But
I think Ant-Man 3, the CGI on that, I think Ant-Man 3 looks good. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited for that one.
Still got some dodgy CGI, I think. A little bit.
It looks like Spy Kids 3. It looks like Spy Kids 3.
Yeah, it does a bit. You're right there.
I've seen people compare it to Spy Kids 3 on Facebook, and I'm like, yeah, I can see it. But I got a while to patch it up.
To that one.
Comes out in a couple months.
I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be the final Ant-Man film, is it? Or are there going to be more?
Nothing's ever permanent. Nothing's ever temporary in Marvel, is there? Nothing ever.
Well, no, ends. We can bring them back through the multiverse of madness or whatever.
Hope not.
Nah. Well, We've got Sinjin saying, guys, check out a movie from 2011 with Adrian Brody called Detachment. It's an amazing film.
I've heard it's great. It's on Netflix. I've seen some clips from it. He plays like a disheveled teacher, I think.
Oh, that's
I've
cool.
seen a
It's got
couple scenes
James
from it.
Caan in and Bryan Cranston in. Oh, that looks really good. I have seen the trailer for it about.
Yeah, I've seen some clips in like compilations or whatever. So
I do like Adrian Brody. He was pretty good in See How They Run, even if he didn't last long.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
But I saw really sport in the trailer, so blame the trailer.
Yeah, I didn't even watch the trailer. If I'm honest.
Oh well, I'll sport for you.
I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it. I saw the images and I was like, yeah, this is just British Wes Anderson.
It's my first Wes Anderson the movie.
It's like a guy was like, I did it! I did the Wes Anderson thing! Yay! Sam Rockwell has a mustache! Yay! Kind of thing.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me a bit of one of the Chuckle Brothers Sam Rockwell did.
Oh, right, yeah.
With his moustache.
I like Saoirse Ronan, but
she's brilliant in it. She's the best thing about the film.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to watch it.
We've got Rogue saying, watch The Ascent today. It's a powerful Soviet war film. It's worth a watch.
Yeah, that's on Criterion, I think.
How is it? I'll have to check it out. Thanks for the recommendation, Rogue. Mike said, been to see Violent Night at the cinema. Quite enjoyed it. Good practical effects and a fun Christmas-based movie. Ah, very nice.
I'm tempted on seeing it tomorrow, but it's not really my kind of thing. I know a lot of things are trying to be like John Wick. Like Nobody, this even. Atomic Blonde tried to do the same thing.
Yeah.
But I might enjoy it. I'll probably watch it next year. Next Christmas.
Next year.
Yeah.
I checked my local cinemas. It's not being shown. It looks fun. It's not. I don't think it's going to be the next Christmas classic, but it just looks like a fun.
I know some people were saying it is, but
it looks fun enough.
I'd rather go see After Sun again than watch that. And I saw it again today, so
I've got to see it soon. What was I going to say? I watched the trailer for Cocaine Bear. I'm excited.
I showed my dad that, and he was like, "What the fuck are you showing me?" He said, and I said, "Well, this is a true story." And he went, "What? A bear eats cocaine?" I said, "Yeah, it happened."
The thing is, there's a good cast there. You've got Kerry Russell there, and there was the one there who starred in The Americans as well.
Yeah, you got Alden Ehrenreich, who played Solo. You got Tyler Jesse Ferguson, who looks like he's gonna die. He was in Modern Family. Margot Martindale, O'Shea Jackson Jr., who's Ice Cube's son.
Oh.
From Straight Outta Compton, who played Ice Cube.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I must admit, the trailer kind of spoiled a lot of it. You think a lot of the characters are going to die, but could just be a red herring. I mean, I told my mum about it. I said do you want to watch Cocaine Bear? She says it's one of those shitty films you pay a $5 for. I said, no, it's a big budget film. It's going to the cinema. She said,
Mike was like, is it an asylum film? You know?
Yeah, I thought it was an asylum film, and that's like Universal, and I'm just like, this is strangely interesting. This might be
CG, and that looks better than Transformers.
Yeah, I suppose it kind of does. 2023's most surprise hit maybe might be 2023's Ambulance, most over-the-top fun film.
Maybe. But I can't tell if it's meant to be serious or not. That's the problem.
It looks like it's going to be like a very sort of tongue-in-cheek, silly film. It looks very much played for laughs, but then it does try to be horror.
Yeah,
so
it does.
I don't know.
It's Elizabeth Banks. She made Charlie's Angels, which we shall not mention.
Is she directing it?
Yeah.
Oh.
She made Pitch Perfect 2, which
not the best track record, but Cocaine Bear. What a title. Imagine going up to...
What the fuck made her want to make this? Like...
She must have been... I wouldn't have thought she'd have gone
Was she on cocaine?
Probably it was a regulatory deal she had to have with Universal, like to get out of a deal she had to make a film, and they tossed her the script of Cocaine Bear and said, "Make this shit work."
Make this shit work, maybe. Maybe.
I probably took Cocaine to research what the bear would felt
This
like.
is. I was saying in Mike's stream yesterday. This is not one of those. You know where you go to press screenings, like premieres, and they give you stuff. Like with I think Everything Everywhere, they gave you like googly eyes or whatever. This is a film of which they give you vials of cocaine and you snort in the middle of the screen. I can just imagine that, you know. It's one of those.
What the fuck does the Blu-ray come with a little bit of cocaine and all?
Probably they probably or flour, which they pass up as flour.
I'd kind of prefer if they just did a little cuddly bear with like white on his nose.
Fucking hell.
Oh dear. But I'm looking forward to it. I think going to the cinema will be a lot of fun with it. I think a lot of people are gonna. It's going to be a crowd pleaser, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got 70s, 80s expert saying Classic makes some really great videos. I really enjoyed his Black Panther one. Cool.
Cheers. Appreciate that. I'll try.
You do brilliant work on your channel, and the success is showing. You're nearly at 200 subs. You're doing brilliant.
Nearly. I'm going to check now.
Next up, we've got Dr. Impossible saying, well, I watched that Indiana Jones trailer twice.
Twice.
The CGI looked terrible, and what the hell is going on with Ford's head whilst riding that horse in New York? Last Crusade was the end. This is just shy. I do agree with you. The ending was Last Crusade, going off into the sunset.
I don't even remember them. It was so long ago since I've watched them. All I remember is Sean Connery screaming when he fell off a cliff.
Oh, Sean Connery and
yeah, and it does an extreme close up of his face when he falls off a cliff. That's the only scene I remember.
But it's a long way off. Hopefully the CGI will be fixed, but it's not needed. I don't think the film's needed.
No, I'm glad it didn't get Chris Pratt in, like everyone said. Since he's in everything, they might as well.
Yeah. He's getting just like not Vin Diesel, The Rock now being in everything.
Oh, The Rock! Don't get me started with him. Let's not go there.
He's all right.
He's got his own Christmas franchise coming out called The Red One, which is apparently going to have like 4 different fucking Christmas films, like John Wick.
He's got a Christmas film coming out.
Yeah, with Chris Evans, and it's apparently setting off like 3 different films after.
The Radio 1 guy? Oh, Captain America. I thought you
Not the Radio 1 guy. But what does he even do now? Is he still on the radio?
I think he's still on the radio. Every time I hear Chris Evans, I always think the radio guy.
God, Captain America is going to be in it. And I'm thinking, why do we need 4 of these fucking things? We haven't even seen the first one.
Have they even give us a bit of detail of what the plot's going to be like?
Oh! Actually, I can find out.
I'm intrigued now. So we're getting a Christmas film with The Rock and Captain America, and it's going to be the new fucking Avatar.
Yeah, James Cameron's making 6 and 7. He's planning it.
Yeah, he's supposed to be having a protege now, trying to take over from him.
I don't know who they can have do it. Better not be Roland Emmerich or something like that. Like, oh God. It's called Red One. Yep, plot under wraps. God damn you, Rock.
Well, they'll probably get you
director of
involved to do
Jumanji.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. Okay.
I haven't got a clue who Dewey Cox is.
The thing is The Rock has this close circle of like 4 directors who he works with. He doesn't work with anybody else.
A bit like Ryan Reynolds with Sean Levy.
Yeah, it's kind of like, if you want to make the movie yourself, make it yourself, my guy. You might make it better.
He could actually afford to do it himself, to be fair.
Yes, he can. He can. He's got his own production company at this point.
Has he? He seems like a really nice, genuine dude.
I love him. Like,
yeah. We've got 70s, 80s expert says, as it's Christmas time, do you kids...
No!
Do you kids have advent calendars? Say, kids.
I'm not a kid, man.
I'm 26 years old, and I do have an advent calendar.
You motherfucker, is your dad eating it? I wouldn't be surprised.
No, that's the one thing he doesn't fucking eat. I got a Lin advent calendar because I like the chocolate.
I haven't had one for 2 years.
Mm.
My brother has one because he's a fat bastard, but I don't have them. Because it just makes it come slower. Just makes the season come slower when you're because you're waiting for that entire day for the next one. It's kind of like, yeah, it makes it go slower. Not that I care.
I always have it after my breakfast, like, extra chocolate after my breakfast.
I think last year I actually ate all my brother's one in one go. And then he came to me and was like, "Where's my advent calendar?" I said, "I ate it," and he went,
I remember one year they did advent calendars for like 10p in Tesco, and we bought about 20 of them. And my dad had most of the chocolates out.
I bet he fucking did.
He was undoing every single square, eating them, and was like, "Can we have one?" Oh, I'm just tasting them, seeing what they're like, taste testing them. I managed to get half of one calendar, mainly because I hid it up.
Only because you had to fucking obscure it from all view.
70s, 80s expert says thoughts on the 4K format.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Good. Even my grandparents have started 4K now.
Wow.
I gave them my old. They bought me this TV. I gave them my old one, and they were like, "Oh, I didn't expect to get hand-me-downs." And I was like, "Yeah, you got my old TV, and it's 4K." They bought a 4K player. I bought them a 4K HDMI cable. They're only 4Ks 1917, I think.
I bet that looks good on 4K.
Oh, it does. It looks incredible because it was shot in IMAX, using IMAX cameras, which they actually had to. They were making a new camera and they had to hurry it along just for this film, and it looks insanely good.
Oh.
Sounds nuts too. Sounds great.
I can imagine. For me, I'm relatively new to 4K, but it looks good. I see the reviews for the Reservoir Dogs and the Pulp Fiction 4K.
I've had enough of hearing about Reservoir Dogs.
Well,
I've had everyone talk about it.
I'll talk about Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
I want to see a dog version of Pulp Fiction now. Let me say that. Pulp Fiction. I want to see that. That would be adorable.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
That would be adorable.
I want it. The 4K looks really nice. I see like some comparison videos, and it's like night and day difference. I know some 4Ks you can't really notice the difference, but that is like, yeah, you can tell. I'm just being very careful with 4K purchases. I don't want to buy anything and there's no difference in it, or it's not a very good transfer.
Well, I can always tell you some of the good ones to get. I can always tell you some of the good ones because I'm experienced with the 4K format. Don't get Oblivion. That's no different to the Blu-ray. The one with Tom Cruise, don't get that. It's no different.
I've got it on Blu-ray anyway, so I wouldn't have got it on 4K.
Yeah. Then I think, the rest of my 4Ks look pretty great from the ones I've watched.
That's good.
I just want Criterion to release 4K ones here because I've never got them in America.
They do them in America, don't they?
Yeah, like they've got Uncut Gems. Like, why the fuck is it here?
I'd love to pick up Uncut Gems. I haven't seen that one yet.
Even if it's 35 quid, I'd pay it. You know, because it's Uncut Gems.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite films ever. I'd pay that. So get your ass in gear, Criterion.
Yeah, that would make you pay for it. That's one certain thing, but we'll see. I know the Wally one come out. That looked good.
Yeah.
Sinjin says, "There goes Ches Hawks again, the one and only."
I am the one and only. Yeah.
Yes, the one and only one-hit wonder.
One and only Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke, yes. I'll have to write it on a piece of paper next time I talk about Ethan Hawke. The 70s and 80s expert, you doing anything or watching anything interesting this weekend?
Probably, I want to watch Broker by Koreeda. That's on the list. I've got a bunch of every time I go on Netflix, there's a new film on there. And I'm like,
that.
can I please finish the other 12 you've got on there? Disney Plus has put on some stuff, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just going to be preparing for my my job. What I start on Monday. So
congratulations.
Yeah, I'm happy. And in HMV too. Let's fucking go.
Wow, that is a dream job.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if I'm near your HMV, I know who to go and see to get my expert news from 4Ks and stuff.
Yeah. I know Paulie will be in there a couple of times, so it'll be good to see him in there.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah. He normally goes to those ones near where
Yeah. So
I think you've seen him in there, haven't you? Or like
I've seen him in my local one, but one I'm working at's a little bit further away, but not too far.
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah, and I saw him once or twice, so
that'd be good.
Yeah.
Comments have gone weird. We've got St. John saying, I love Chesney Hawkes in The Explorers.
No idea what
Chesney Hawkes done some acting. Well, blow me down. I thought he's only ever appeared on Loose Women, and that's about it.
Loose Women?
I think that's all he's ever appeared on.
That's a fucking stretch, that is.
I think he hasn't been on I'm Celebrity, which I'm surprised. I think he's done Strictly Come Dancing, but let's have a look at this, The Explorers. I'm intrigued.
Just realised there's a new Ace of Butterfield Christmas movie I'll probably watch. The trailer looked like crap. It was like one of the worst trailers I've ever seen. I've seen Asylum trailers are better. And this is done by Amazon Prime. So.
Oh no, that's not good. We've got George Roper here saying, what's that then? We've got St. John saying, you guys have me in bits right now.
Oh, glad to hear it. I am a comedian at heart, so there you go.
Yeah. George Roper saying, how's your car? George Roper.
I don't have one.
George and Mildred. George Roper.
I don't have a car.
I don't have a car. I can drive.
I'm not financially stable enough. So.
Right, Dr. Impossible says, so Pete, are you going to watch any Blues at Christmas after you've cooked the turkey and downed 30 mince pies? Well, it won't be me in the mince pies. I don't like mince pies, really. I take the mince meat out and then just eat the pie.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
I just don't like them. I don't do the turkey. We have beef instead. My mum will do that.
Oh, I wish I had fucking beef. Turkey's dry.
I just could never get into it. I'm not a big fan of turkey. I think it's overrated. But beef, oh, lovely. Roast potatoes, veg, pigs in blankets, or make me hungry now. And then my mum will make a sundae. She does afterwards, like jelly, angel delight, green top, and all that sort of stuff. Proper nice. And then we'll probably watch a film. I don't know what we'll watch. It depends if I get any films for Christmas or if there's something on Disney Plus or something. Or actually, unopen some of the films I've got. That's a foreign idea, but it may work.
We should do some unboxings on our channel. That'd be good to see. I know you do a couple, but you know,
I might do the unboxing for that before Trilogy is still sealed.
Well, I've unsealed it. It's lush.
The artwork looks
it's up there. Right there.
Ooh, I can see just a little bit. Are you going to watch any films at Christmas, Josh?
Jingle All the Way, for sure. Who said you could come into my house and eat my cookies? I love that film so much. Ted is such a dickhead. I don't like Ted in that film. He's like, I think she's in the shower. Do you want me to go check? No! Kind of thing. I'm glad he got egged. He got fucking whacked by the eggnog.
It's been a while since I've seen that, but it's on Disney Plus, so I'll watch it over there.
I want to watch Elf. I'll probably not watch the last 30 minutes because the last 30 minutes annoy me.
I don't like Elf at all. I'm not a fan of it.
The Santa stuff toward the end just really annoys me. It's so corny and what else? I'll rewatch Carol, probably the best Christmas film out there.
The Kate Blanchett one?
Yep. The most niche shit. but you know, I love it. It's great.
I will have to keep an eye out for that one. Christmas film, Kate Blanchett sold.
Yeah, and Rooney Mara.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll probably watch those. I'm not sure what else. That probably a bunch of shitty Amazon Prime ones.
I see a load of popped up today, and I'm like, these are going to be terrible.
Yeah.
We're
It's mainly
going
just
to
going to be
try and
stuff
watch.
that's not related to Christmas for me, I think.
Yeah.
Which
I
I've
do
had on
want
the
to
watch
watch
list.
the Lampoon's Christmas film. Never seen it.
Still haven't seen that one.
It's got on the box set, so I'm going to sit and watch that. I'll probably watch the other vacation ones beforehand. Watch a bit of Chevy Chase. I said his name right tonight.
Yeah, you did. Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase.
What, you've been going down my
Chevy
hometown
Chase.
chasing all the chavs, have you? Like, you've been going down...
Oh, where I live, there's plenty of them.
My town is literally where it originated from, that word, so...
Really? Oh.
There you go.
We got David Beach here saying, hey guys, hope you're all good. Pete, how many 4Ks do you own? Hi Josh, how many 4K series of movies have you got?
God, got over
You did a
100
4K
4Ks.
collection, didn't you?
I recently got like 4 more since then. 4, 5 more. I think I've got about 100 4Ks, maybe less. And Blu-rays, a lot of them are under bed because I've got no room for them with all my vinyl and music and stuff.
Yeah.
I've got to leave room for all the important Justin Bieber vinyls. No, I'm joking. I've got Justin Bieber CDs for some reason, but
the only song I like of his is the Christmas one.
What, Mistletoe?
Think so. Is it? I don't know. Is it? It starts off with the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, that's Mistletoe. You like that one?
Oh, I heard it on the radio. I was like, this isn't too bad. And then I realised
it's not
it was
too
just
bad, actually. I give you that. But I think his new album's not bad. But in terms of Blu-rays, I think I've sold quite a bunch. But I've got about 300 and something, potentially. A lot of them are under the bed, though. Bless you, fucking hell, you're proper going for it.
Oh, I do get it quite a lot, thanks. Oh, I keep sneezing like 10 times in a row. I can't hardly breathe.
Yeah, you're like that YouTube video of that woman who just starts talking and just goes. Just
I try to mute it before it comes out, but there you go.
Yeah.
4Ks for me, I must have about 40 to 50.
What's the best one?
I don't know. I haven't watched them yet.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay.
Most of my 4Ks are still sealed. I just picked them up cheap. I must have
got
all
they
those.
Are.
Well, all them 4Ks I picked up, the majority of them, I got them real cheap, and they cost me around less than 100 quid for all of them.
Yeah, ain't bad. Ain't bad.
I did see Le Mans 66 in 4K. That looks really nice.
It does, yeah.
I'll probably give Battle Royale and Robin Hood a watch later this weekend because I've got them in 4K recently.
Battle Royale's just come on Mubi. I did have that 4K and then I had to sell it because I was broke. But it is on Mubi, so I'll be watching it.
I got the standard edition for 10 quid on 4K.
It's cheap.
We've got Brett here saying, watch it lads, hope you're all doing good. Just so you know, the 70s and Experts is a fly, so I put the fly spray on them and put them in timeout. They tried to ruin Aaron's stream last night. Right.
Jeez,
okay.
I know they said to me in Paulie's stream I'm a stroppy guy. I was like, okay. Yeah, and I was thinking, okay.
Right,
but they like my content, so you never know.
But yeah, thanks for doing that, bro. I'll block them. Well, once I log in again, I've got the comments here.
It doesn't bother me if anyone says anything about me. Like I'm not too bothered. Just rise above it, kind of thing. But in favor of other people, I think it's best you do that. You know.
Yes, they shouldn't be doing all that. I'll block them next time they come on. I've got the stream up on here, looking at them coming up, but I'll sort it out for the next stream. We got Rhodey here saying, going Christmas shopping tomorrow. Do I get the Wolf of Wall Street 4K? I'd wait until it's out.
Yeah, I've got to wait until it's out. I've got a £15 Amazon voucher from which I got for free. Actually, I didn't get it for free because I paid for Odeon and it came with that.
Very nice.
And I can get it for 20 quid if I bought it instead of 35. But
that's not too bad.
I might just stick with Blu-ray. I think the Blu-ray looks great on its own. So I don't think that there's no night and day difference to it. I've seen it and it looks no different really.
It's just the packaging you're buying it for.
Yeah, there's no point. Save your money, man.
Get yourself Pulp Fiction instead.
Get yourself some A24 movies. I know you love those.
But yeah, I wouldn't pay. I think it's 35 quid on 4K. Keep your money, mate. There's many more 4Ks on offer anyway. On H&B, I think even Amazon's got like 3 4Ks for 33 quid.
Yeah, I'm tempted on that because I can get some for I think 16 quid, 50, like 17 pound if
17 quid.
But the problem is a lot of them aren't ones I want.
A lot of them are filler titles like Sherlock Holmes stuff and that, but there's one or two good titles there, I must admit.
Yeah, I've been debating on Mortal Kombat, even though I don't like it. I think.
Oh, I've heard that's good 4K.
Yeah, I've heard the 4K is good, but the film reeks for me. The dialogue is so weird. It's like Cole Young. That's practically.
I agree. The dialogue, I enjoyed it. The dialogue was a bit weak. My mum hates Mortal Kombat, the video game, but she was getting right into the film. She's like,
I wanted to fatality Kano halfway through. Like, Jesus Christ, that guy's annoying.
Oh, Kano was probably the best bit. He was.
I'm embarrassed to have the same name as him, as the actor, because he's so annoying in that.
I think he was trying to be like the Deadpool in there.
Yeah, I don't think the CGI was too bad, like a lot of people said.
It was made on quite a smallish budget, I think.
Yeah, like 60 mil or something?
40, I heard. And it looked really good, I must admit.
Yeah, why can't Transformers look like that, for fuck's sake? Like, you know...
what was I going to say now? The opening 10 minutes were fantastic of Mortal Kombat.
I think the opening 10 minutes is definitely the best, because there's no dialogue, really.
Yeah. But it's a Mortal Kombat film without any Mortal Kombat tournament in it.
Yeah, that's true. They're waiting for the sequels, and they're not going to happen now because this one didn't make much.
I've heard the sequels are coming. They've just been delayed.
Oh, they're going to add Johnny Blaze or whatever the character's name is in the next one.
Oh, Johnny Cage, yeah.
Johnny Cage.
We've got Sinjin here saying Oliver Reed. Oh yes, that's the one out of
Gladiator.
Gladiator. George Roper says Harrison Ford's about 80 years old, too old for an action film.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's saying that.
Making stuff, and he's 94, and he's like, he probably.
Yeah, he's messing about with a rooster in a Cry Macho.
That's a way to put it. Yeah. I didn't like that film. I thought that was quite boring.
I watched it. It certainly wasn't his finest hour, but like, look at it, for his age, he's still pumping out the titles.
He's still going. Props to the man. He's my dad's favorite actor. So.
Oh, he's a great actor. Gran Torino, get off my lawn.
Yeah, I can't finish the last bit, but yeah, that's a very funny, unintentionally funny film. That one.
Yeah, it's a good film. $1 Million Baby. Oh, that's so sad.
I have the Blu-ray, still need to watch it.
Oh, I won't say no more. But we're saying about Harrison Ford being 80 years old, too old to do an action film. How much are you going to bet in about 20 years' time? Tom Cruise will still be doing bloody Mission Impossible, Top Gun, geriatrics.
Motherfucker will be up on the fucking space station by the time he's 72. Like,
well,
you know what Tom Cruise is like.
He'll be doing a new action film in space.
He is. He's planning it.
Oh my days! This dude is probably the greatest action star ever. The way he's going,
he's taking Top Gun literally. I think.
Yeah. George says Guardians 3 should be great. Yeah, I agree.
I'm excited for that.
There's nothing about it that shouldn't be not bad.
Love the first one. Second one's pretty good.
Dr. Impossible says no. You're an M&S eater, Pete. Yeah.
You're one of those posh people.
I had a notification on my app today about I get a free bag of Percy Pigs when I go into M&S tomorrow, so that's nice. I can have a free pack of Percy Pigs whilst we go do shopping. That'll keep me occupied. We have Jim Retro Emporium here saying, good evening all. Good evening,
Hey,
Jim. Hope you're doing well, mate. We've got Lego Muse here saying Guardians 3 is going to make me and so many people cry so much. I agree there, mate. Thanks for joining.
Bro, when Rocket was like hugging Layla, I was like,
yeah,
bro, they've done it. They've brought in Layla. I've been wanting to see Layla on screen, and they did it, and it looks really nice.
Got Adam Warlock. I'm still a bit. I don't like his appearance so much.
Well, I think it's going to be like the first stage of Adam Warlock. I don't think it's going to be like full Adam Warlock get up. You know.
Yeah.
He's not going to be all dripped out yet because it's only the first appearance. It's not like he's going to be in like the red and yellow, glowing.
Yeah. I just see Will Poulter with gold paint on.
No, Marvel will be CG and terrible CG. But Guardians have always had consistent CG though, but I think Groot's got a lot worse.
Groot is terrifying in the Christmas special.
I think he looks quite fun. Like he looks like he was a guy in a costume. So
yeah. I'll just he's gone from that cute little thing to a stroppy teenager to whoa, he's a big boy. Is he going on WWE next year?
Well, he's a big chungus. Is he going to fight Logan Paul in the boxing ring? Like what's going on? Like he's absolutely massive.
It's probably Vin Diesel's greatest role because he says fuck all. I'm Groot.
Yeah, he says 3 words.
And he gets paid millions for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, we've got Fast 10 next year, if it comes.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Yeah. Oh no. Is that the tagline?
Probably.
Oh god.
It's called Fast X, and I was calling that. I was like, it's got to be Fast X. It's got Jason Samosa. It's got Daniel Melchior from Suicide Squad. Brie Larson for some reason. Charlize Theron's back.
She's all right.
I think everybody and their nan is coming back. And this is costing 320 million. It's costing more than Avatar 2.
Yeah, I can't understand why it's so expensive. Are they getting Helen Mirren back? She was always an odd inclusion.
I don't get why Vin Diesel doesn't even want to do it. He's literally
He never turns up, does he?
Yeah, Justin Lin left because basically he never fucking showed up, and when he did, he was like, "Oh, it's his franchise. It's Vin Diesel's franchise." Ooh.
After the 9th one, yeah, it's a hard sell for me. From the one where The Rock joined up to 8, I enjoyed them. I enjoyed Hobson Snore, Hobson Shaw.
Hobson Snore. Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like,
well, I liked it up to Kevin Hart come on, and then I had to mute the fucker and fast
Ryan Reynolds. You're thinking, oh, he got all his friends here.
I can't remember Ryan Reynolds in there.
Yeah, it was. When he showed up, I was like...
I can think of him returning in another film that came out this year, and I was like, really? You know which one, don't you?
Do I?
Have you seen it this year? An action film? Oh, I can't say it because it's a spoiler.
Is it? Has it got a rock in it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I know it was in Spirited.
What action films have you seen this year?
I don't know.
I'll tell you after stream. I don't want to spoil it for people.
I'm just gonna look it up because I can't be bothered to go through their box and try and find the schmuck.
We have Andy like stuff saying, for me, I wasn't keen on Guardians 2, and the indie trailer was good only because it was Ford. The CGI is not great. Got Disney written all over him. Right.
I know. I didn't even know it was in it.
Have you seen it?
Yes, and I know another guy shows up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he? Oh my god, that was an eye roll moment. when both people showed up.
Well, when one person turned up, I thought that was a reunion of a certain film that came out this year as well, because all three members are in that film as well, and they're all in this film. And then when the second person, pardon?
Calling in a favour, I guess.
I'd assume so. And the second person that popped up, yeah, I did like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
This motherfucker shows up everywhere. Get off.
So what was Spirited like? Was it any good?
No. Yeah, that was a miserable experience. It's very unfunny.
I still haven't seen the trailer for it.
Ryan Reynolds spends most of the time trying to bang the Ghost of Christmas past or future or whatever one.
What?
Tracy Morgan voices the future one. Like, oh.
I'll have to watch the trailer for it and see what it's like.
Just cringe, really. There's a lot of dance numbers which suck. It's from the people, like the people who did the songs, wrote the songs for Dear Evan Hansen, which arguably had some good songs. Film though, 30-year-old guy in a school setting.
Yeah, I can remember a lot of people saying that.
But yeah,
I agree with Andy here saying that the CGI isn't great and it's got Disney written all over it. I agree.
It does. Surprised the poster doesn't have Disney Presents.
No, I should think there'll be a scene there where he goes through the lost temple of wherever and he finds a Mickey Mouse toy gone. Oh! We have 70s, 80s experts saying, hey, again.
Hey.
The viewer Drew says, I'm excited for Indiana Jones 5 because of the first three are fantastic. And while Kingdom of the Crystal Skull wasn't a great film, it wasn't a horrible movie, I have faith in James Mangold will do a great job.
Yeah. He directed Logan.
Yes, I'm sold with the
and walked the line. But I'm worried he's under the Disney curse now, where Disney are like, no, we want this.
I'm going to gather Disney are very, very strict with, like, it's got to do this, it's got to do this, got to feature this and all that.
They are very much like that a lot of the time.
Yeah. Because isn't Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character going to take over from Indy? This is the thing that people are worried about.
Yeah, Critical Drinker said that in his video. He was like, starring Phoebe Waller-Bridge going to be in her own Disney Plus show. And it's like, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, he goes.
She doesn't really... she was in Solo, wasn't she? It's that robot.
Yeah.
That was an annoying character. I was so happy when the character...
What is Solo?
Solo's an underrated Star Wars film.
I don't remember it, and nobody else does, because no one went to see it.
It wasn't too bad.
They cancelled the anthology stuff because of that.
It was better than Last Jedi.
Kathleen Kennedy ruined it because basically Phil Lord and Chris Miller were going to do it. Who did 21 Jump Street Lego Movie? They would have done awesome. They were going to sort of bring a bit of comedy to it. Kathleen Kennedy was like, "No, fuck you, you're out."
She ain't got a clue how to run the Star Wars. Disney hasn't got no clue whatsoever.
And hired Ron Howard, who brought in nothing to the table. He made the ugliest looking Star Wars film.
Oh, it's awful. I got the DVD of it and I thought it's just the DVD, but I've heard the 4K is awful quality.
The 4K is no different to a DVD. I'm not even kidding.
It's hard to see what's going on. It's just an ugly looking film.
Even in 4K, it looks horrendous. I don't.
Mind you, every time I think of Ron Howard, I think of fucking Happy Days and the Fonz.
No.
Lego Me says, I'm gonna go some or have a lot of crap here, but I've never watched a single Indiana Jones movie. No problems there, mate. You got a lot to look forward to. Yeah. I ain't seen loads of films. If you watch them, you're in for a treat. There's some good ones there.
I've seen a lot of niche shit. I haven't seen a lot of classics, which people want me to, but it's up to me what I watch, isn't it? So
yeah, at the end of the day, we'll watch what we like. Or if you're like me, you watch fuck all and just buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Rudy says Transformers Rise of the Breasts look fuck's sake. Rise of the
Funny.
Beasts look bath. Bath. What does bath mean? Crap.
I assume he just meant bad.
Oh.
But the guy's illiterate, so who knows? Yeah. Agreed.
I'm terrible at reading these comments tonight. I think because I've only had about 3 hours sleep again. I'm struggling to sleep.
That's funny.
We've got Brian Drums here saying, hey. Hey, Brian, hope you're doing well, mate. David says, Pete, you should do a 4K collection. Would be nice to see, mate. Pete, you're very good with the live streams. Thanks ever so much,
I
David.
agree. I love his live streams. I'd love to be on one of his longer ones again. That'll be fun.
Thanks ever so much, Josh. Well, definitely have to get you back on Wednesday night.
And we need to continue the podcast.
Yes, we do.
Fucking hell! Like, I've been thinking of a good topic. I've been trying to get people on, but no one's responded to my messages. So,
well, if you'd like to join the podcast with me and Josh, this is over at Josh's channel,
Cineverse podcast, joint channel. Yeah.
Yes. Just give either of us a message on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll get you on.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
David, I'll be up for doing a 4K collection. I'm thinking about doing it probably after Christmas. Try and build my collection up a little bit more, but I've got a lot considering I haven't even bloody watched them yet.
You haven't watched any of them.
I've watched one, so I'm getting there.
1 out of 40. You're doing good. You're doing good. Participation award.
Well, that's a higher percentage than my bloody Blu-rays that I've watched.
That's true.
I don't know. I say this, but I think I have seen quite a fair few of them. Quite a few of them myself. Dr. Impossible says, I'll dial up Disney and see if Harrison Ford will make it to the end without us in the frame.
Yeah. I wonder. I remember when Force Awakens said a door fell on him.
Yes. Didn't he get injured with this new Indiana Jones film as well? He had to take time off.
Yeah, I don't know why I found it funny when I just read the article. Harrison Ford has door fallen on him on Star Wars set, and I was like, that's just my humor. It's dark, so I was fine.
Hopefully this will be the last one he does anymore, and it's just like, wow, it's already stretching it thin now, I must admit.
Guy's indestructible. We've gotten like 2 plane crashes as well when I was like 60.
Yeah. Oh, he's been in some great films other than Star Wars and Indiana Jones. The Fugitive's a great film.
Yeah.
We've got Lego Muse saying, who cares about Transformers now? The only one I enjoyed was Bumblebee and was actually a good solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, that was a fun film.
Yeah, that's a 7 out of 10 for me. I do think it takes a lot from E.T. And John Cena with his big monkey lips kind of got distracting. But yeah, apart from that, I think Bumblebee's solid. It's definitely the best Transformers film. And I thought the CGI in that one looked actually fitting for the vibe, you know. It was a very campy, very childlike vibe. And I thought the CG worked. It didn't look the best.
The opening 10 minutes again of that film were fantastic.
Yeah.
But I think they're staying true to the source material with this new Transformers film. So hopefully that's a good sign. Well, what's his name isn't involved, is he?
Michael Bay.
No. Well, that's a good sign. That's a sign of quality there.
We've had ambulance, so who knows?
That was the apology for the other.
Make more like ambulance, Michael.
Give him a smaller budget and let him create some over-the-top action films, please.
They blew up half of LA, and it cost half as much as a Transformers film.
And it looked better than Transformers.
Yes, it did. You could actually see what the fuck was happening. It was like a GTA 5 level.
I have to, yeah. It kind of reminded me of GTA a lot, yeah.
It was like a 5-star GTA 5 chase. And I was thinking, and I wrote in my letterbox review, the graphics on GTA 5 got good, or something.
David said, just what is your favourite movie of all time, and what is your favourite collection you own?
Oh, fuck. Do you want to go first?
I have no idea what my favourite movie of all time is. still got to watch the greatest movies of all time, but there's a few I can think of I do like. But for favourite collection, I'm going to say the James Bond ones.
Nice. I flip-flop between two movies. I think you know what they are. After Sun and Waves. Those two are the ones I flip-flop between. Best. Like, I've seen After Sun twice. It might be my number one on Letterboxd right now. But probably next time I watch Waves, that'll be number one. Because I've seen Waves like 7 or 8 times. But in terms of collection, I think the Before trilogy or potentially the Godzilla 4K box set is nice.
Oh, very good.
Or the Dune one. I think the Dune one's lush.
The Dune's a nice set, yeah. Now Peter's here, and he's got a very good comment. Just watched the Transformers trailer, looks cool, but didn't like the gangster rap music. Why is this standard for Hollywood films now? I agree, Peter. I was like, I wanted to mute it. I didn't like the music.
I don't even remember the music, and I watched it today. Let me try and hear this, because I have no idea.
I think they just tried to make it look really cool, but it just kind of doesn't.
Yeah, it mixes with a modern audience, I think. Oh. Put Kendrick in there or something at least. Like, come on.
Who's the one who done the song for this trailer?
I have no idea. I think it was Kid Cudi or something. But
I haven't got a clue what a Kid
might
Cudi
be Denzel
is.
Curry.
Denzel Curry? I haven't got a clue
what he's got one of the best albums of the year. That's going to be my video. But yeah, I think it's to fit with a contemporary audience because a lot of audiences like the rap music. I quite like rap music. Jid, Denzel Curry, Kendrick are the top 3. Right now, at least. Eminem's kind of, since he's grown his beard's controlling his music, so it's kind of gone down.
He's got a beard now. I didn't know he had a beard.
Needs weak arms spaghetti. So yeah, I think his music's going down now. But yeah, it's to fit with a contemporary audience.
Yeah. We've got David saying, why are they making a new Transformers movie? Do you think it'll be any good? They're making it because Transformers sells.
Because of the toys. I don't give a fuck how much a movie makes, as long as they make toys. Toy money.
Yeah. The toys sell gangbusters, so I think this one will do quite well. Will it be any good? It can't be as bad as Revenge of the Fallen, can it?
Fuck me. I was 6 and I witnessed pot brownies, humping dogs in the first 20 minutes.
And
humping robots.
Yes.
Racist jokes. With mudflats and skips. I'm not going to repeat a joke, but not to mention guy got tased in the nuts. Over sexualization of Megan Fox.
Yep.
You can tell it's done in the writer's strike. Hey.
Oh yeah.
The action was good though. The forest scene, the forest fight was the only redeemable thing. The rest of the film is fucking garbage.
Yeah, honestly, the film just felt like it was written by a randy teenager.
I could write a better Transformers film than that. Give me fucking 4 weeks.
Hey, look, we found the writer of Transformers. Look.
Woo! That's a familiar. No, I'm not saying that.
We have David saying, Pete, do you own the Transformers movies, mate? Yeah, I do. I own the first 3 on DVD and 4 and 5 on Blu-ray. My favourite one's the first one. The third one's not too bad, but he's got more
fucking
as well.
Trash. All right.
That's about how I would say, yeah.
I've got to pick these up now.
I actually got.
I'm liking the last night though. I thought the last night was fine.
The main thing I could put into that was Anthony Hopkins, and he put in a really good performance.
You want to know, don't you, dude?
They got
that's a
him
bitch
in.
And ride.
I was just like, whatever. He put everything into that role, and also props to him.
Yeah, I love his performance in there. He's like a goofy goober, and I love it.
What's a goofy goober?
Oh, it's from
SpongeBob, isn't it?
Yeah. You're a goofy goober. Yeah. I'm showing my age here. I need
David
to stop.
says,
I need to calm down.
I'm Harm Robina, so I can never calm down. David says, just you should do a Blu-ray collection. That would be nice to see, mate. Oh, yeah. Be good to do a Blu-ray collection. That'll take a long while.
Fucking hell, yeah. Half of them are sealed.
Oh, yeah. If I did an unsealed video, that'd probably be about 20 minutes. If I did a sealed one, it'll probably be 27 hours.
127 hours starring James Franco.
Oh, that was a good film. I like that one.
It gets better over time. I didn't like it first time, but I think it's pretty great now, even if James Franco is a bit piece of shit.
It was a good film, and it was mostly just him in that film, and you just watch him all of it,
It was
and he
great,
carries
innit?
it.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. We've got Cooper's World here saying evening. Evening, Cooper's World. Oh, I love it. Love this one. Dr. Impossible says, Cocaine Bear, please tell me Yogi Bear gets zombified on
fentanyl.
Fentanyl in a movie next year. Hollywood, I despair.
That's the best comment I've ever seen.
I can remember that Yogi Bear film with, is it Justin Timberlake and Dan Aykroyd?
And the guy from The Flash and Anna Faris, yeah.
I was like,
I had the Blu-ray back in the day.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm glad I've wisened up.
Thankfully, I didn't fall into the same trap as that. I did watch it on TV though, and I bitterly regretted it.
What did I write on Letterboxd for it? I think I wrote something funny, because with movies I hate, I tend to write funny stuff or try. Timberlake took time off concert for this. God damn it! That's
the Yogi Bear film, Dad. Can you remember that one? What? No, that's Kangaroo Jack.
He's not. Kangaroo Jack isn't even in it. It was
he thinks it's the one. He thinks it's Kangaroo Jack. It isn't Kangaroo Jack. Yogi Bear. Oh, picnic basket.
Let's go, Baboo.
Baboo. No, it isn't Jungle Book.
Boo Boo.
Boo Boo. Yeah, you. Yes, you know you've seen it. You didn't like it, no.
He just about remembered.
I don't think he could remember. Yeah, they made a live action version of it, not a cartoon. He thinks it's the cartoon.
I'm trying not to remember. But thanks, Dr. Impossible. You brought it back into my memory.
But I must admit, Cocaine Bear looks quite good.
Yeah, it does. It looks so stupid. But
yeah. They're Dad. They got a film called Cocaine Bear coming out. Yeah. Serious. Gary says, "Evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Gary."
Evening, Gary.
Dr. Impossible says, I might consider getting The Last Emperor set next year. That film needs a solid transfer, masterwork. Isn't this the one that's getting an Arrow release next year?
Yeah, I saw it on Amazon on pre-order. I haven't even heard of The Last Emperor. Last Emperor?
No.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of it. But nice looking set. And they're doing that other one, the Western one with...
Sisters, Brothers, yeah. Joaquin Phoenix.
I've heard that's a good film, so...
The director of that has done some good stuff before, I think. I don't remember what he's done, but it's got Jake Gyllenhaal in it, and I might get it. Oh yeah, Jacques Audiard. I watched one of his films this week, Paris 13th District, which was a French film he made. That was great.
I've heard of that one before.
Yeah, Paris 13th District. I really recommend it. It's on Mubi. I can gift it to you for free as well, if you want to watch it. But yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty racy. There's a lot of
I'm sold.
You know what in it, but yeah, it's really decent. I don't understand the black and white though. I think the black and white's a bit pretentious. But I guess it's to mirror the idea of that love isn't in black and white kind of thing, because you've got this love triangle of like 4 people.
Whoa.
Almost. So it's interesting and it's pretty good. I liked it a lot.
Certainly sounds interesting. I'm sorry.
It's quite funny as well in some parts.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Thanks for the recommendation. But yeah, definitely Dr. Impossible. That last Emperor set looks nice. Any Arrow set looks good. Always like the box sets. We've got Steve071 here saying, "Hi Pete, watching a Christmas classic, Die Hard. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it tonight."
It's good.
I like the third one as well. The rest of them, not so much.
Let's forget the last one.
The last one didn't exist. The last one was Die Hard 4.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Sinjin says, turkey can be dry, but it depends on how you cook it. And I was joking about Chesy Hawks and Explorers. It's Ethan Hawke in that.
Chesy. That's almost as bad as Chevy Chase.
I love it.
Even Hawks.
Yeah, I think I heard if you cook it, is it longer turkey, it will be more dry. I'm not sure. I'm not very good at cooking.
I think the idea of cooking turkey is you do it for an hour, and then you baste all the juices on it, and then you do it, put it in another hour, baste it again, and then put it in another hour, and then you're done.
Well, all I know is if I cook it, it'll be saying gobble gobble when you get out of the oven.
It'll be like the KFC. It'll be still clucking.
Dr. Impossible says Ethan Hawks was in Explorers. Don't get your hopes up.
Oh,
we were getting our hopes up.
Fuck.
I thought he had an expansive movie career, probably doing certain cameos, but no, it seems like he only starred in Loose Women.
What a thing to put in your CV, Loose Women.
He's been in This Morning as well, and probably Strictly Come Dancing. Just you wait, he'll be on I'm a Celebrity next year.
I didn't even watch it this year.
I watched a couple of episodes and then I just got bored of it. I used to love watching it, and now I'm just like, I've seen this every year. It's not fun. It's just
yeah. It's gotten worse, I think. It's gotten
and also their terms as celebrities are essentially people off the street. Oh, we'll get you on. Half of them
they're like washed up losers.
A lot of them, their career is in the
They wanted KSI to go in, and he was like, "Yeah, I ain't doing that."
That's the YouTube guy, isn't it?
Yeah, who does the boxing? He's too famous for that.
Yeah. I've heard of him, even though I thought he was a brand of KFC.
Yeah, only through me.
Yes.
I thought his signature twice, I think.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, I didn't even meet him.
Oh, you haven't met him yet, eh?
No, I got it through his CDs.
Oh, I thought you met him. I was going to ask him, what was it like meeting him?
I want to meet him, but I know he's boxing in January.
Oh, that's good. That's good. This is still an education. This is still an educational experience learning about KSI.
The boxing stuff was very embarrassing during Misfits 3, which is his event kind of thing. Literally, someone squared up to him, threw a coffee at him, and then he went at it. And very. I'm glad that we're not part of that stuff in YouTube.
No. What was I going to say? Like, as for I'm a Celebrity next year, just all them reality TV stars. That's all that'll be.
The cameraman from Love Island. I'll be like, who the fuck?
Or the person that cleans the bins.
The janitor and the security guard Steve from Jeremy Kyle.
I could actually see that. I could see
That's been cancelled. It got cancelled a while ago. Do you know why?
Yeah, because something happened. Somebody died, didn't they? Yeah,
someone died due to the treatment on the show. So
I could see that Steve going into I'm a Celebrity, but next year they're bringing back Big Brother as well for some reason. Yes.
I'd like to see YouTubers being there. I know a couple have been before, Pieface and Jackmate. Back when they...
Pieface, that's a character from Dennis the Menace.
He's a YouTuber, streamer, / whatever.
Oh, right.
The fuck he is.
Yes, I'm showing my age now. Yeah, that's good. Jason the Old Millennial says...
If you're still here.
Hey, Jason, hope you're doing well, mate. It's December, and does anyone else feel like they need to cram in a lot of movies and
Yeah.
TV before the year is
Fucking
over?
hell. There's about 1 million Netflix things I need to finish. Wednesday, Mr. Carrigan's Phone. You got Charlie's Lover, or whatever the fuck that's called. Troll.
I've heard Troll's not bad. I see people keep talking about that.
Yeah, just loads of stuff, man. Netflix just keep shutting them out. It's like,
well,
every time I
that's a
go on
good
there,
thing if they put the price up.
Yeah, they put Apple TV up as well. And there's nothing on there I
Oh,
want to watch.
oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's gone up to £6 or £7 a month now. I think.
That's quite a fair bit because there isn't a lot on there as it is.
No, I only keep it now for Coda, really, and the stuff I bought on there, obviously.
Yeah. For me, there's always a lot for me to catch up on.
But what even is there on Apple TV? Let me have a look.
There's a few stuff I want to see popped up on Disney Plus. I want to see this new Willow TV show that has dropped now, so I'm intrigued. It's going to be like the few Christmas films I want to watch them for the first time. I want to watch that Peak Capaldi TV series that's on Amazon Prime. I still haven't got around to watch that yet.
What, Devil's Hour?
Yeah.
Apple TV have had a good show with Blackbird. I thought that was good. We Crashed was fucking funny, unintentionally. You got the Cogonada show, Pachinko, which I want to watch.
Never heard of that one before.
From the director of After Yang and Columbus, 2 amazing films, and I've heard this show is just as good. So,
cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah, and there's still some films that I need to watch that came out this year. Quite a lot, always is for me.
Yeah.
Rogue says, recently brought the remaining John Waters films I'm missing on DVD as they lack Blu-ray, and I bought a Funko Pop of John Waters. And wait,
they
what?
do
There's
one of John Waters?
They do a Funko Pop of John Waters.
I never did one of Spike Lee, but I didn't think they'd...
I've seen the Spike Lee one in B&M's, but I didn't even know that...
I've been wanting that one.
I'll have a look next time, see if I can nab it for you. Oh my days, they do one.
Really?
Yeah, John Waters. He's got a pink flamingo holding. Oh, I am sold.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Okay, that is a really, really cool pop there, Rogues. I'm very jealous of you.
Someone had a signed one on Etsy.
I see the signed one, but
it sold out. I remember this now. It's mad to think that they did one of them, but crazy. I've got all my Funkos different now. They're up like that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I change it yesterday.
Yeah. I've got a few on the top of the bookshelf and all over the place. Some I picked up cheap.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I've noticed I've seemed to amass quite a collection.
They are pretty fun to look at, you know.
I got a Rocket Raccoon one, which I like.
I used to have one from Guardians 2.
Oh, this one's in a bundle set with Mega Man, the Marvel vs.
Oh, I had that one as well. I had that one back in the day. I had about 200 plus of them, but then I was like, yeah, don't need them.
I just pop into the Entertainer and look at all the cheap pops. I'm too much of a tight ass to pay 15 quid, but a £5 or less, I'll do it.
Yeah.
We got Dr. Impossible saying, guess what, Pete? My wife went out and bought an Uni pizza oven. Ooh. So we decided to put 2 fingers up to tradition and have a pizza instead. Why not?
Nice one.
That sounds like a proper nice Christmas dinner.
I don't really like roast dinners, so Christmas dinner, it's going to be a struggle.
I love a roast, but I do love pizza instead. And also a pizza is so much more easier to make.
Yeah, man. I keep rolling over my blanket because my legs are cold.
My legs are cold. I haven't got a blanket on. I've just put this hoodie on again.
I keep rolling over the blanket.
I wish I bought my blanket now. Rogue says, I love the Funko Pop of John Waters. He's holding a pink flamingo.
The fact they made that is fucking nuts. Like, I bet people are like, who the fuck is John Waters? And then they look him up and they're like, oh.
I bet they'll probably do it in Smith's and bloody Entertainer toy store. It's just like, Mummy, can we buy John Waters?
Can we buy John Waters? It's Pink Flamingos. It's a movie where we eat shit.
I still can't believe that. The Funko Pop, that is so brilliant.
That is nuts. That's great. I love it.
Oh.
So much.
Dr. Impossible says sourdough pizza with some spicy beef, rich tomato sauce, aubergine, and onion. I'm sold. Ooh. I have never had an aubergine. Aubergine.
Aubergine.
I've never had an aubergine before. I'm not the biggest fan of onion. I just like pepperoni on mine. Ooh.
Aubergine's eggplant. Not what eggplant.
Eggplant in the US. That's what they're called, isn't it?
Eggplant emoji.
Jason said, "Is it me or is everything blue in your room, even your clothes?"
It's my LEDs. I'll change the color of the light. Actually,
yeah, I was thinking very blue.
Blue, double D, double die. What? I'm trying to think. This is supposed to be white. What's supposed to be white? That's blue.
That does look blue, yeah.
Yeah, I think everything's.
It looks like blue, light blue.
Yeah, the closest we're gonna get is this. I think the brightest.
Yeah, that still look good.
I like the aesthetic. So.
My aesthetic is the kitchen with my dad's work T-shirt behind me.
Lovely. I was wondering, is that a school shirt or something?
Yeah, that's his work shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Gary says, wasn't impressed with the Indiana Jones trailer. Yeah, I was.
Understandable.
Jason says Tom Cruise ages differently than the normal human being.
He doesn't fucking age, man. He doesn't seem to age.
No, I think he's found the fountain of youth or something. How old is he? Like 67?
He's 57 or something.
I always thought he was 60 already, but yeah, he's still doing. He's doing all right.
He's nearly 60, I think.
Yeah.
I want to look at Funko Pop with Tom Cruise. I want to see how old he is. He's 60.
He's 60. I thought he was.
And he's going to space.
Brilliant. Jason says, I hope next year Marvel will be better. What's coming out next year? Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Ant-Man, and I'm sure one more.
Yeah, I think a plethora of Disney shows.
Yeah, it's more Disney shows because Blade's been cancelled, hasn't it? Pushed back.
Yeah, because the directors Feige keeps playing silly buggers and keeps getting rid of all the directors because he's like, oh, I don't want it to be like that.
It needs to be
do
dark.
What they want, bro.
It needs to be a dark film. It can't be like a typical MCU film.
No, bro, you had Basim Tariq attached. He made Mogul Mowgli, which is so great. Why did you get rid of him? Because I know
we're getting Loki season 2 this coming year, and Agatha, the one from WandaVision, is getting her own TV show for some reason. Yeah. I don't know why.
Aubrey Plaza's in it though.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, that is definitely a selling point. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I hope we get some more of those Marvel one-off ones, like the Guardians one and the Werewolf by Night.
I know what the Marvel film is. It's the Marvels. The Captain Marvel and Ms. Marvel bullshit thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might skip that one.
2 of the worst characters in the MCU, sadly.
I don't mind Miss Marvel. Her character in the game was really good, but I couldn't get on with the TV series. But
yeah, me either.
Radley's here saying, hi guys, how are you doing? Nice to see an impromptu live chat. Wasn't expecting that. If there was a movie World Cup, who would be the finalists? Who would be the 2 finalists and who would win?
Well, we both know mine. So you go first.
Oh, that's a hard question. Movie World Cup, there'd be 2 finalists. Who would it be? Ooh. Empire Strikes Back. Oh, and Parasite. Fuck it. That's all I can think of.
Parasite. Lovely. Waves and After Sun. After Sun will win.
Yeah.
Or they might draw. Who knows?
Yeah, I think Parasite probably would win. Yeah. That's a good question. Hope you're doing well, Radley. Thanks for joining, mate. Dr. Impossible says, when Fox Video in the UK had a competition with the release of Buddy's song with Chesney Hawkes, I won a CD of the soundtrack. Don't laugh. I wasn't too keen myself, but Roger Daltrey was the pull.
Oh. Roger Daltrey? Really?
From The Who.
Yeah.
He's been in quite a few things. He's a quite prolific actor, been popping up everywhere. Yeah, I know we had Chesney Hawkes one and only on cassette tape, unfortunately. Gary says there's been some decent movies this year. My favourites are Pearl and The Northman. Great picks.
Northman's top 10 for sure. Pearl, bottom 10, I'd say, or bottom 20. Pardon me, Jesus. I
know you wasn't keen on that one, but you didn't mind X, did you?
Yeah, I liked X. General Ortega. But yeah, I think Pearl is just really grating and annoying. Don't get me wrong. Mia Goth is great. I thought she killed it with her monologue, but I think everything else about it, the score was so annoying. The morality of it as well. Sort of like, oh, I'm not gonna be a star because I'm not good enough or whatever. Let me just kill everybody. Like,
yeah,
you can tell Sam Levinson was involved, who wrote Assassination Nation. I like Assassination Nation, but it's Sam Levinson has some weird models, especially with like Euphoria, Malcolm and Marie, and stuff like that. But that's just me, of course.
Pearl isn't actually getting released over here till March next year for some reason.
Yeah, no.
So we have to watch it by other means. Moving on.
I can wait.
The Northman, I've seen that. I agree with Josh. Top 10 of the year. Really enjoyed that.
Such a visually striking and thematically engaging film. Jared Blaschke, who did the cinematography, should win the Oscar. Like, oh my fucking god.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, Northman's amazing.
Oh yes. What's his name now? Alexander Skarsgård. Oh, he was ripped in that, weren't he? He was.
Yeah, that's what my mum keeps talking about, and I'm like, Mum, stop. Dad's right next to you. Stop.
Oh. David says, Pete, do you think Poundland will be getting any Christmas Blu-rays in? Poundland's done with Blu-rays, mate.
Emoji Movie's the most they've got.
If that, I think all they've got down our way is a couple of copies of Mrs. Brown's Boys, the movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a downgrade.
One Below has apparently got some Christmas films in, David, so it's worth checking there. I checked mine a few weeks ago. They didn't have no in, but worth looking there. He said it'd be good. Yeah, it'd be nice if Poundland came back. I need more cheap Blu-rays to add to the collection.
Get the Resurgence in. That's what we need. Poundland Resurgence.
Yes. We need to write to Poundland and craze for the Poundland Blu-rays. They'd probably be more expensive now. They'd probably be £5, knowing how much Poundland sells. I went in there today. They got a mop in there for £15.
A mop.
A mop for £15, and I'm just like,
rip-offs.
They used to just sell everything for £1, and I remember when they started to sell £2 and £3 items, people lost their shit. They did.
Yeah, they were like pitchforks and everything. They were like Shrek. They were like,
oh, there was in my local town. Seriously, they were saying this is false advertising. You should be called Multi-Poundland.
Doesn't quite slip off a tongue, love.
No, it doesn't. We got Rogue saying, you something worrying. I was in Cardiff Central Station yesterday, and there was now telling people not to stand on the track.
Train tracks? Obviously not.
What? People were standing on the train tracks. Why? Why would you do that?
You got a death wish?
I know where I live, a lot of kids do go on it, but like,
I know I got a death wish, but fucking hell, I wouldn't do that.
Very, very dangerous things to do that. Yeah, no wonder they're telling them off. I think you actually get fined for going on the train tracks.
That's if you make it.
That's true. Gary North says Cocaine Bear looks better than Indiana
Somehow,
Jones.
yeah. Somehow, yeah.
To be fair, Cocaine Bear looks more realistic than Indiana Jones on the bike.
Oh boy.
Or the horse, is it? The horse, yes.
Yeah, the horse.
Jason said, "I'd join your podcast." Yeah. Is it like YouTube live stream? Oh, that'd be brilliant, Jason.
Yeah. Has he got Instagram or anything, Jason? I know he's got Facebook, so drop me a message on Facebook, Jason.
I'm not sure. Have you got Instagram, Jason? If you have, I'll follow you.
Yeah, Jason, drop me or Pete a message on Instagram, and we'll get you involved. So
yeah,
look forward to that.
That'd be great. Radley says, Pete and Josh, how about posting a best of 2022, highlighting your favourite movies of the year and explaining why you like them? I don't mean right now, obviously. That was just an idea.
I did do that early. And I made the mistake because I saw The Fabelmans today. But I mainly did it early so that I can get it over and done with, because my cinemas don't really have anything out in December, and I probably wasn't going to watch anything apart from like Avatar or whatever the fuck. So but I watched The Fabelmans and it's like number 7, and I'm like, fuck. But I have done that video, Radley, if you want to go check it out.
Will you be doing a top 10 most anticipated for next year?
Probably, yeah. I'll probably do that. But I am working on my bigger music one at the minute, so that's taken all my time and effort. So right now it's just putting out tiny little videos that are like 2 to 3 minutes long until then.
Well, I think the 2 to 3 minute videos are a great idea. They're very digestible and you can watch them.
Yeah, it's not good for the watch hours though on the channel.
No, that's kind of true. But
so say you get like 30 views, that's only what, an hour?
Yeah, that's true.
So
but I'm looking forward to your new video. That's going to be worth the wait.
Yeah. Going to take a lot of editing to do, but
your editing's very good. I always like watching your videos with the superb editing, and me with my Windows Movie Maker.
I did say I can help you out.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm going to do a top 10 films of the list. Hopefully, I'll watch some more decent ones before actually doing it, because we don't want to have Jurassic World Dominion in it. And...
Oh no, we fucking don't want that on there. I'll comment saying, "Oi, disgrace."
There may be Sonic the Hedgehog too. That can get in. An ambulance, maybe, but
ambulance. I can see that.
I can do a top 10. I'm going to do a top 10 video game one as well, and probably a top 10 anticipated for the pair of them as well. So yeah, 2023 looks like it's going to be an epic year for both games and films. So many big new releases
and music. I think SZA's got a new album coming out next year. Let's go.
SZA. Never heard of SZA.
She's one of my favorite artists working today. Phoebe Bridgers should have a new album because she does one every 2 to 3 years. So
that's cool. Yes.
Fingers fucking crossed.
She's doing the new Indiana Jones and bringing out a new single. So that's cool.
What?
I thought you said Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Phoebe Bridgers.
Oh,
Phoebe
right.
Bridgers and it's different. It's different.
Different people. Sorry.
They got the same fucking Phoebe Bridgers, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Fuck. They make it hard.
Make it hard. Or I just make it harder. Dr. Impossible's asking me if I've been watching porn again. No comment.
No comment for both of us.
Dr. Impossible says, missed the days When real bears were used in films, not CGI bears that look fake. Did you two see The Edge with Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin and a real bear? Wow.
Yeah, we can't really. Yeah, you can't really use real bears now because of animal rights and stuff.
Yeah,
It's not
there
fair.
is a worry that of animal cruelty in that, and just like it
Not to
looks
mention
specimen.
the danger as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I have heard of The Edge. It looks like a pretty good film. Never seen it. I think CGI is definitely the best way to go. Although it doesn't look as realistic, but it's way safer for everybody involved.
Yeah, it's safer for the bear, safer for the people. Even though the CGI will look like shit, it's better. It's better to have it that way than
Yeah,
anyone
I
get
think the
hurt.
CGI in Prey for the bear looked a bit shit, but then that was quite a budget film.
That was like 30 to 40 million. So they shot in Canada.
Did
Believe
they?
it or not. Yeah.
We've got Lego Muse here saying instead of Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, they should have casted John Cena because he kind of resembles a.
They keep casting Seth Rogen as big, ugly animals. I think they're trying to tell him something. First
I think
Pumbaa
Seth
and now
Rogen
Donkey
as
Kong.
Donkey Kong is a good fit. I think he'll do well. Jack Black as Bowser is perfect.
Yeah, I think Jack Black is a good choice for Bowser. Chris Pratt though, get rid of him.
Charlie Day as Luigi, I'm not so keen on.
Annoying. That guy's so annoying.
I like the comedy show he does, Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, but he's like the white Kevin Hart. He never stops screaming.
He's always whinging, and
that's part of his shtick.
Yes. I can kind of understand why they picked him for Luigi, as Luigi is a bit whiny, but they could have picked somebody better.
He hasn't even put an accent on or anything.
They should have got John Leguizamo, whatever his name is.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, get him back in it.
Get someone actually funny. Charlie Day just keeps screaming.
Andy Dyke Stuff says, glad my experience at the age of 6 was better than Transformers. Mine was Return of the Jedi in cinema in '83. Wow.
Showing your age.
Yeah, my cinema experience, age 6 was probably Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Great film.
My first film I ever went to see was Ratatouille. That was something. I shat my pants because I was like, where the fuck am I? You know, I was losing it. And when the curtains went, I screamed. I was like, what the
fuck? Ratatouille is a classic film. Love it. Now that would be a cool Criterion release if they'd done.
Yeah. Well,
what's the chef called? Chef Gusteau, is it?
Gusteau, yeah.
Yes.
I want to be like Gusteau. He's like.
Gary says Mount Westmore should have done the music for the trailer. Transformers. Gonna gather.
I would have liked "Keep Walking" by Denzel Curry. I think that would have been a good choice. Keep walking, I keep walking, I keep walking. I think that would have been a good choice.
No, they should have just used "You Got the Touch" from Transformers movie from the '80s. Oh,
they haven't got the balls to do that.
No,
that's very nice.
Lego Muse says, I hate the last night because of the car music everywhere and the things moving constantly that you don't know what the hell is going on. I honestly hate Michael Bay as a director. I just hate his style, way too dramatic.
I love The Last Night for all the wrong reasons. Like, The Last Night's the funniest piece of shit. It's like Anthony Hopkins when he goes, it's a bitchin' ride. And it's like, when he's going through the... when he's going through the submarine, it's like, move your fat ass. It's like, he's doing this. Why? And it was funny because Michael Bay, you know the Stonehenge bit? He actually wanted to blow up Stonehenge.
What?
He wanted to film a fucking Stonehenge, and he had to build replicas because they wouldn't let him.
This guy, he wanted to blow up Stonehenge. Oh my god! I can imagine the interview. I can imagine the interview now. Oh yeah, we were gonna go to Stonehenge, but they wouldn't let us, so we had to build Stonehenge.
No, it was like, it was funny because there was another thing where it was like we got 8 editors working on it. 8 editors. 8.
This guy, he does not know how to waste money. As long as we've got plenty of explosions, you know it's a Michael Bay film.
Ambulance is the only thing I care about from that man. And Pain and Gain. Pain and Gain's fun. Okay,
Pain
I
and
like
Gain
Pain
wasn't too bad, no.
Yeah, Pain and Gain I quite like.
Dr. Impossible says, will you be picking up the George A. Romero second sight box set of Martin? I've heard that's coming out. I probably may give it a go. I've heard it's a pretty good film, but again, I haven't seen a lot of Romero's work, but yeah, sign me up. Second Sight's do some wonderful additions. I'd really like to get that Boiling Point set. That looks nice.
Yeah, that is a nice set, you know. Yeah, it is a nice set. It's a great film as well. It was in my top 20 until Fabelmans came along and pushed it. But yeah, it's pretty great. Very stressful, but you know, great.
We've got Man Cave Movies saying, evening gents, I hope you're well. Hey Man Cave Movies. Wanted to know if any of you have seen the new movie Troll on Netflix. It was awesome. Oh, glad to hear you've enjoyed it, mate. I haven't got Netflix, but I've heard some really good positive things about it. I'll try and give it a go. Josh, have you seen it yet?
No, I will be. But it's from the director of Tomb Raider. I do like Tomb Raider, but it doesn't.
Oh, what, Tomb Raider 2018?
Ooh,
yeah, that's quite a solid film. Lego News says, and he just makes the same movie with a crap load of action happening, and he stars as basically World War II. It's Michael Explosion Bay. That's what he is.
No, they called it Bayhem. That's what they call it.
Oh yes, Bayhem. I've heard that title as well.
Even Pain and Gain's got fucking explosions.
I wish he'd just go back to his old style of action films.
He did with Ambulance a little bit.
Yeah, because he did The Rock, didn't he? Yeah, he did.
Sure, haven't seen The Rock, but Ambulance is the only thing I care about. And the only Michael Bay film I remember him for. People will be like, Transformers, I'll be like, what are they? Ambulance? Yeah.
I think Ambulance flopped a bit at the box office as well,
it did.
didn't it?
Jake Gyllenhaal's had 2 flops this year, Ambulance and Strange World.
Oh, he's in that new Strange Worlds. Oh, I didn't know that.
That's flopped big time, man. 14 million opening.
Yeah. People are just waiting for that Disney Plus Christmas Day opening. But I really love Ambulance. I think it's a quality film. I think it's a little bit too long, just over 2 hours. There's a good bit of it I could get rid of.
Yeah, there's a few subplots in there which fucking suck. Like the Mexican, you know, the
oh, when they go to that
the cartel guys.
Yeah, that could all have been cut out.
I tried to be careful how I phrased that. But yeah, the cartel guys, I was like, we don't need that.
Nah.
Yeah.
We've got Tim Young-un Productions here. Hey all, happy Friday. Hey Tim, hope you're doing well, mate. Are you guys excited for David Fincher's latest film, The Killer? What are your favourite David Fincher movies? I didn't hear about this film, The Killer, but I do like David Fincher. He's made some good films.
Yeah, I love David Fincher. Mank is his worst. Mank is just Oscar bait. It's literally a film about movies. I know you could say the same for The Fabelmans, but that will inspire people. Mank won't inspire anybody. But I think it's best is my favorite's Gone Girl out of the ones I've seen. I haven't seen 7 yet.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'd say
I've
7.
Seen Zodiac, Gone Girl, a couple episodes of Mindhunter, which he did. Well, it's Benjamin Button and Mank, I think. But Gone Girl's my favorite.
I'd say my favorite's probably 7, with Gone Girl at second and Curious Case of Benjamin Button. That's a great film.
Yeah.
Still need to see The Game. I picked that up recently on Blu-ray. He did the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo remake, didn't he, with Daniel Craig?
Yeah,
that wasn't bad. That was all right. Doctor Impossible said, "Did you get War of the Worlds and When Worlds Collide, Pete? I saw the War of the Worlds 54 round at a friend's house. It looks stunning in 4K. I haven't actually got that yet, Doctor Impossible, but I've heard loads of amazing things about it. John at Mondo Chelovek said it looks incredible, and I think Nos got it as well, didn't he?
Think
Pro
so.
Physical Media.
Yeah,
So
got it.
I may give it a go. Yeah. I see War of the Worlds years ago, but yeah, I'll be up for it. I haven't seen When Worlds Collide, but the older the film, normally the better the 4K.
Yeah, I can see that.
Rogue says, "I'm getting terrible news. They're remaking Garfield movie
Yeah,
with Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is Garfield.
Chris Pratt.
Oh,
Yep, and Samuel L. Jackson's in it as well.
oh
Fuck my life.
no! Why?
You're gonna do him a disservice. You already had Bill Murray fuck it up, and now you're having Chris Pratt
Bill
fuck it up.
Murray was a perfect Garfield for a voice, but the films were
because
dreadful.
he was he's just a miserable crap. He's just a miserable man.
He is a perfect fit for Garfield, but the films were crap. I can remember
This is
the
by
second one had.
Illumination as well. Wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, but what was I going to say? The second one had Bill Murray, and that was The Tale of Two Kitties. I can remember that one. Not a fan.
John
I
Cleese
still
gets beat the fuck up by animals.
I've got the first one on DVD, regrettably.
I've got them both.
Seen. Oh
I
yeah.
think.
Oh,
Well, I used to have them.
I put the DVD in a big box of old kids' DVDs I don't want to watch again, and I'm like, I can't believe I used to like this shit. But
Yeah, that's true.
Chris Pratt, he's getting way too oversaturated now. He's in everything.
He'll be in your cereal box in the morning. You wait.
Well, he will be soon when Guardians come out.
No, with Mario. He'll be on the Happy Meal boxes.
Yeah, that's true. Oh dear. Next year, Guardians and Mario. Cool. Big box office for him, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I must admit, I do like him as Star-Lord. I think he's great as Star-Lord, but that's where it ends for me.
And Lego Movie, I liked him as Emmett a lot.
Oh yeah, he was in that. I keep forgetting about the Lego Movie.
I love Lego Movie. Number 2 though, not so much.
Lego Batman for me. Love that one. Dr. Impossible says, "Okay, Josh, recommend me a foreign language film that you like immensely." Or
I've got a few.
recommend.
You've got Portrait of a Lady on Fire by Celine Sciamma. Petite Maman by Celine Sciamma. Happening by Audrey Didon or Dewan, whatever her name is. Paris 13th District. Roma, Alfonso Cuarón. You got a bunch, man. Got so many. Some of my favorite films are foreign language ones.
Yeah.
Parasite, of course.
Definitely. Have you seen Old Boy yet?
No, that's on Mubi though. With his other stuff, you got like Decision to Leave coming on this week.
Handmaiden's very good.
I've got the Blu-ray of that one over there.
Same here. Did you get the double pack with the extended cut?
No, apparently the extended cut's worse. Like a lot worse. They jumble the entire thing up.
Right.
So like they edited it to shit. It's more of a studio cut than Park Chan-wook cut. So I decided to just get a normal one. But Blue's the warmest color. That's like one of the best. Have I got any like other ones? Drive My Car and Worst Person in the World. There you go.
I still need to see Drive My Car. That looks good.
Yeah, that's on Mubi as well.
3 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it though. It's just such a peaceful film which deals with a lot of immense themes, but it works incredibly to its favor. I love it.
Have you seen The Hunt with Mads Mikkelsen?
Yes. I love that one too.
That's a rough watch though. That's a fantastic
It is very
film.
rough, but I love it.
Yeah. Rogue says Wes Anderson has 2 new movies released next year. What?
2? Oh,
I thought The French Dispatch was a bit of a flop.
That was bad. French Dispatch was just too much Wes Anderson for me.
Can we have another stop motion Wes Anderson, please, Wes Anderson? Because I like them.
Isle Dogs and Fantastic Mr. Fox are two of the best animated films of the last 2 decades. We need more of that.
Yeah, I agree with you there, definitely. Pete says, why does Josh point his hands like a rapper when he's talking to the webcam? Is he one of those YouTube rappers? What?
I'm not one of those motherfuckers, no. I'm just... I get it off my dad. My dad talks like this. So.
Peter says, Arrow's releasing some Mastro Chaos films with Roger Masterakis, thank you, Josh, with Roger Daltrey, Natasha Kinski, and Huey Lewis in February. Will defo pick up.
Interesting. Okay.
Is this the Huey Lewis, the one from Huey Lewis and the News, the singer? I don't know, but
I'm too
it
young.
sounds good. Roger Daltrey, he's a great actor, so I'm intrigued by that. Thanks for bringing it up, Peter. Jason says the Oscar experts right now have Everything Everywhere All at Once as the front runner for Best Picture, followed by The Banshees of Inisherin, The Fabelmans, Elvis, Top Gun,
Fucking
Maverick,
Elvis?
and Wow. Yes, Elvis shouldn't be in there.
No, Elvis is decent, but let me have a look at my Gold Derby predictions right now, actually, because I think my predictions are about what they should be. So in terms of Best Picture, I've got what the fuck? I don't. So they usually go with 9 or 10, but they've been going with like 8. But right now I've got The Fabelmans at number 1, Everything Everywhere, Banshees, Women Talking, Top Gun, Tar, Babylon, The Whale, and She Said. I've only put in She Said because that's basically the
Harvey Weinstein stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're probably going to pay for that award, let's be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't. Your list sounds like the list they'd probably pick. I'm surprised Elvis is there. Very surprised at that.
I love the Oscar experts. I do. I love them, but I do think that some of their predictions are a bit out there. But I do love them. They're great. I follow them on Twitter and everything.
Oh.
I'm even in their Discord server. So.
Oh really? Are you? That's good. I see the trailer for The Wow. That looks like it's going to be incredibly emotional.
It doesn't come out to February for us though.
Don't it? Oh, what's it? December in the US.
It comes out next week in the US.
Again,
Cam copy it is, I guess.
Seems like it will be.
But The Fabelmans comes on VOD next week.
Oh, not long to wait then.
The 13th, I think, and Banshees comes on the 13th as well. So, Banshees would be my number 2, I think.
I do want to watch that one. Isn't that from the director of In Bruges?
Yeah. It's a lot better than In Bruges. I like In Bruges a lot, but it's a lot better.
I'll have to keep an eye out for him. Josh says Jason says I just had Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, drop us a message, Jason, and then we'll get you on the. Love to have you
on. I completely agree. David says, Pete, what movies did you pick up from Poundland on Blu-ray going back? So many. Some of the highlights, I picked up Starman, John Carpenter. I picked up that Argo set, a couple of Beatles documentaries. Yeah, the Argo Declassified edition.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was in there. Yeah.
Public Enemy Steelbook, a couple of other Steelbooks. Taxi Driver I picked up there.
God, I paid £6 for mine in CEX.
Oh, it had the slip and the 2-disc set. It was a nice little edition.
Motherfucker. I've only got 1 disc.
Glory. There was like a Star Trek film, like the old Star Trek, and there was some really good gems in it, I must admit. Picked up a lot of Disney stuff and all.
Yeah, I think for me it was mainly Steve Jobs. It's probably the best thing I ever found. and I think that film is actually pretty great. It's
Is that
better
the Michael
than
Fassbender one?
Yeah, it's better than Trial Chicago 7, which Sorkin wrote. The screenplay's so much better than Steve Jobs in that. But yeah, I think that was the best thing I ever found in there. Never really found anything great.
I used to go Poundland hunting all the time. Used to go in about 20 Poundlands every weekend.
Yeah,
it used to be exciting to go in there, I must admit. More exciting than H&V.
Paulie stopped going in there because they don't do anything near us at all.
Same here. It's a waste of time now. Two nearest to me don't have any. The other one, the third one, only has the same old stuff. It's like 50 copies of Sex in the City.
Really? What number 2?
They just cannot get rid of that. Just One Below really now, but again, that's all crap.
Yeah. Yeah, that tends to happen around here.
We've got Radley here saying, Josh, I'll definitely check out your best of. Don't know how I missed it. I am subbed. Anyway, got to shoot. Wife is back tomorrow. Night, guys. Take care. Night, Radley. Have a great weekend.
You said that in unison then.
Yeah, we did. We have Ryan here from Let's Get Kicking Movies. Hey, Ryan. Saw the best Christmas action film of the year, and it's the best thing I've seen for a long while. Violent Night is my second on my Christmas movie list. Oh, you enjoyed it.
That's fair.
That's good news. Ryan said,
fuck's sake.
What's your thoughts on Pink Flamingos? It's a cinematic masterpiece. They should. It should be up there with like the. What is that thing they do now? Preservation of films? Put it in that.
Put it in a time capsule and send it up to space or something.
I'll have to give it a proper watch through one day. I'll have to watch it with the parents. Have a family night and watch Pink Flamingos at Christmas time.
The best Christmas movie of them all. Watch someone eat human feces or dog feces. Yeah.
Oh, and whenever
Christmas, Mum.
And whenever we have a film on, my dad's like, "Oh, let's get the chocolate out," he says, and he sits there eating chocolate. That might be one thing that stops him eating it.
He might go on a diet. Just show him
that. Dr. Impossible says Roger Daltrey did a psychedelic film about the life and times of classic pianist Franz Liszt, and it's directed by Russell. It's called
Listomania.
Listomania. I have heard of that.
I'm too young for this shit. I don't know.
Listomania. Well, I look forward to what. Keep an eye out for that. I do like Roger Daltrey, so it's called Listomania. What? No, it's nothing to do with dentistry and teeth. Listomania. What the heck?
What the fuck is you about?
It's a film starring Roger Daltrey, Listomania. He thinks it's something to do with toothpaste or something.
Colgate brought you by fucking Colgate.
Do you want to come over and join the stream?
No, don't.
Come on. He won't. Come on. No, he won't. Ryan says, saw the trailer for Cocaine Bear at the cinema today, and I got to say it's like hell of fun time. I ended up bursting out laughing.
That was quick to go in cinemas. It only came out yesterday?
Yeah, it did. The day before.
We haven't even got the second trailer for Avatar yet in cinemas. So.
And that's 2 weeks today it comes out, Avatar.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, that still feels weird that it's coming out very soon.
Yeah. I was 6 when the first one came out. I'm nearly driving and the new one's coming out.
I can't remember. I was 13 when it came out. Yeah, 13, 12, 13. Ridiculous. But I definitely will give Cocaine Bear a go. It does look like a lot of fun, as Ryan said. I should imagine I'll probably do quite well at the box office.
Yeah, a lot of cokeheads will enjoy it.
Watch Raw, says Gary, for some crazy real bear action.
I thought Raw was lions. Was
don't
Lions?
know.
Not sure, but was it Lions?
Raw film. No, not the Katy Perry song. Yeah, so this has got lines in it, I think. Is it?
Yeah. 70s thing, right? 70s?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
lions.
they used real lions. People got injured. A couple people died on the set. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah. Oh, my days.
It's like Grizzly Man.
It
That
looks
documentary.
something.
Yeah.
There is actually a documentary just popped up, so I might have to watch that. Rogue says, I don't really like Seth Rogen as a person. He often comes across as an overly entitled asshole. He only became like this after he started seeing success.
It's alright. He just plays ugly animals all the time. He was good in The Fabelmans, I'll tell you that.
Oh, he's in that, is he?
Yeah, he plays Sammy Fabelman's uncle.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he was pretty great in that.
I just remember Seth Rogen from Zack and Miri Make a Porno. That's all I can remember. But he's popped up in some pretty good films over the time. He's done a few serious roles as well, so that's
Steve
good.
Jobs is probably his best.
Yeah. I keep getting him mixed up with the other guy, from
Jonah
Wolf of
Hill.
Wall Street. Jonah Hill, yeah. I keep getting them two mixed up all the time.
Well, they're both friends. This Is the End is like the funniest thing he's ever been in.
I
Like,
haven't
oh
seen
my
that one.
god.
I've heard it's good.
This Is the End, like that makes me laugh just as much as Big Lebowski. Like
I
some of
still
the
haven't
jokes
seen
in
Big
that.
Lebowski yet.
Yeah, there's some funny lines in This Is the End. There's some real.
Isn't that the one with like an all-star cast of?
Yeah.
Oh.
You've got Rihanna cameo. Coked up Michael Cera slaps her on the arse, and then she slaps him in the face. Like,
oh wow!
You can't Google it. And he's like, when the world's ending, he's like, "Where's my fucking phone?" And then he gets impaled by a pole, and he reaches in his pocket, and he's like, "Oh, here it is." It's like the most stupid stuff. But Oscar Isaac has an appearance, I think.
Wow, Oscar! I
Kevin
heard
Hart as well.
Emma Thompson's in it, isn't she? Emma
Thompson.
Emma Watson.
If Emma Thompson was in it, I'd be scared.
Emma Watson, I meant, not Thompson.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's in it for like 5 minutes.
Oh.
There's some funny stuff revolving around her.
I've heard that her scene's supposed to be quite good. David says, Josh, you should do a Blu-ray in 4K. That would be nice to see your Sea, Land, and do you collect still books? Everybody needs to subscribe to both your channels. You're both good.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, David.
I have got a 4K collection up on the channel. I've got a movie collection, I think. While back CD collection. Just need to do the Blu-ray one, but there's a lot to find. But I will do it eventually.
Didn't you used to do like a live stream where you just show off all your films?
Yeah, then no one showed up, so.
I thought about doing a live stream for it, but I thought it'd probably be easier. But then you got to get all the films out for it. So I don't know.
No, I'll just get it out. I'll just get them out when I'm on stream. I'm just like BRB, grab them, come back, BRB, put them back, grab them.
Yeah. I remember watching Leon doing his Arrow collection, and he just
those were so good. I wish they were still up on his channel.
Oh, yeah, they were fun. Rogue says there's a Seth Rogen interview he did when Donnie Darko released, and he seems like a reasonable guy in it. I don't know what happened to him.
He's reasonable, right? He just he's under a Disney machine now.
He was in that Chip and Dale film, weren't he? Rescue Rangers.
Yep.
That was one of the biggest surprises of the year.
They had the fucking nerve to put Pumbaa back in. I was trying to forget him.
Oh, yes, from The Lion King. Oh.
I don't like that film at all.
What? Which one?
Chip and Dale.
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was one of the
I don't like Lion King either. Fuck that.
I don't like the Lion King remake. I love the original, obviously. But I haven't really seen much Seth Rogen in an interview, so I can't really judge, but it seemed all right. But I guess that's what happens when you go into Hollywood. I suppose it can change you.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to do it for love nor money.
No.
But I want to direct stuff, but I'd rather go anonymous like Terrence Malick did. Like he was undercover when filming stuff. Like no one knew it was him. That's what I want to do.
That sounds really cool. Undercover.
I don't want to be like Kanye though, where I go on an interview wearing a fucking black hood. Like
what?
Kanye went. Yeah, let me find out. Hold on. Yeah, Kanye went on an Alex Jones podcast. He said some questionable stuff like, "Oh, I like Hitler" and stuff like that, and it's like, no wonder why you're broke, Kanye.
He comes out with some very odd things, I must admit.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
But yeah, if you've got anything you'd like to ask us, pop it in the comment section
Yeah,
down
pop
below,
it in.
and we'll get
I'm
back
enjoying
to
this.
you. Yeah. We'll probably go until about midnight, if you like, and then finish up at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just keep on popping them questions in.
Yeah, he went on like this.
Like. What?
And was like, I like Hitler. He was going.
He actually said that on a video.
On a podcast to thousands of people.
He does come out with some very questionable stuff. He's always has, though, hasn't he? I don't really pay much attention to him.
And I'm thinking to myself, no wonder why Adidas have taken all your money, man.
Yeah, I've never really followed the guy.
I like his music though.
I probably have heard of his music, but I'll probably say it's not my taste anyway.
Dark, Beautiful, Twisted Fantasy is like one of the best rap albums ever. So that's from him.
Dr. Impossible says, I didn't mind Daltrey and McVicker. Maybe not as sharp as Carter. I haven't seen McVicker yet. I nearly was about to say McVitie's.
I was thinking, oh. Yikes. McVitie's. Wouldn't be surprised with your track record.
But I'll keep an eye out for McVicker if that's the case with Roger Daltrey. I do like him. He was in the Highlander TV show. He's really good in that. It's been a few other things as well. Or what was it now? The Who film. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now.
Performance?
No, old film. Oh, I know what it is, but I can't remember what it's called. Dr. Impossible says Warner Herzog.
Grizzly Man. That's
crazy.
That's
Real life bear documentary called Grizzly Man about Timothy Treadwell's demise at the hands of a wild bear.
Yeah, he was a bear. He was a bear trainer or something, and then he got killed by one.
Wow.
Quite ironic, really, isn't it?
What a way to go. Rogue says an example of Seth Rogen being entitled was when Santa Inc. was a flop. He basically had a temper tantrum whilst indirectly calling people idiots or uneducated for not liking it. What the heck was Santa Inc.? I've never heard of that one before.
I watched it. It sucked.
Is this a TV series then?
It was a stop motion thing on Robot Chicken or Adult Swim or whatever the fuck, and it wasn't good.
It does. Oh yeah, I think I know what it is. Yeah, it does.
I think it had Kristen Milotti in it or something like that. But I think you said that satirically. I don't think you'd say that because people have said that like the interview is apparently worse. I don't like the interview myself, but
I haven't seen the interview with James Franco yet. I do have it, but never seen it. Have you seen that one called American Pickle? They say that's pretty good.
Yes, I have. It's alright. I've only seen it once. Gave it like a 3 or 4 when I first saw it.
I think probably my favourite of his probably has to be Paul. It feels like one of the three flavoured Canettos films it does.
Probably for me, either This Is the End or Knocked Up, I'd say.
That's a very good one, Knocked Up. I enjoyed that one a lot.
Where she's like, are you pregnant? And I'm pregnant. with a baby.
No.
Yeah. Like, there's some funny stuff in that.
The night before was pretty good with Anthony Mackie.
He's
I didn't
just
mind that
off
one.
his fucking head for the whole thing. He's on shrooms, coke, weed, everything. Michael Shannon shows up, like, some funny stuff.
Long Shot with Charlize Theron. I like that one.
That was
as well.
good. Yeah, that was good.
And apparently he was in the 40-Year-Old Virgin as well.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Can't remember that.
He played Cal. He had like tattoos and stuff.
It's been a while
The
since
director
I've
of
seen
Cocaine Bears in it. So there you
go.
Well, you know.
Jason says, I don't like Michael Bay, but I think I've seen all his movies. Haha. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a stupid action film. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Sometimes it's just fun just putting a film on and enjoying it. You don't have to think. That's one of the wonders of a thingy film. Yeah, he done The Rock. Apparently, it says here he did The Quiet Place for some fucking reason.
Yeah, he produced it.
Did he? Oh, didn't know that.
The only good thing is attached his name to. Well, the only amazing thing is attached his name to.
He directed 13 Hours, didn't he? It comes up saying.
Yeah, I got that in a charity shop recently for like £2. So.
Yeah, I'll pick that up for £1 in one below. I still need to see it. So.
All right, rub it in there. You got it cheaper.
Oh, well, it was DVD. You probably got the Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's Joe Krasinski, isn't it? John Krasinski.
Joe Krasinski.
I'm going to get these names right one of these times.
Mr. Fantastic, yeah. Mr. Fantastic, Life is Plastic.
Rose says Seth Rogen also called everyone who didn't like Santa Inc. a white supremacist on Twitter. What?
Yeah, he said that as a satirical comment. I think I'm not sure. I
don't know.
I know.
Josh saying, why is Josh trying to act all ghetto? What he took.
Okay.
Peter says, Playtendoguy's favourite Fincher film is Seven. I'm not going to go into exactly why. I don't know why it's my favourite, but Peter did bring out a hilarious classic line back about a year ago on the live stream, and it literally shocked I can't remember exactly what he said. I'm sure if Peter's watching this, you'll put this in the comment section, Peter. And everybody was shocked. Andy, Mike, and the guests at the time couldn't believe it. I was as well.
Oh, this is a funny meme. Hello, Kanye West from hip hop. Hello, Lars von Trier from cinema. They both said they like Hitler. So.
We've got Peter saying David Fincher also did Aliens 3. Yeah, the director's cut I've heard is much more better, but I haven't seen that one.
Studio interference ruined that one.
Yeah, I've only ever seen like the original cut. David says, "What do you think of the Lego movies? How many Lego movies are there? There's 4, isn't there?
There's Lego movie, Batman Ninjago. 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 And then you got a million fucking straight to DVD ones.
Yeah, they did.
Bionicle was good. Lego Bionicle was the jam back in the day.
The original Bionicle was incredible back in the day. Yeah,
it was. It was like the better Transformers Rise of the Beasts. It was. But I think so. Lego Movie, instant animated classic. I never thought it would be. I thought it looked like shite, and was going to be shite. And then Playmobil tried to do it, and well, yeah, that's a good word for it. Lego Batman, I'm not too keen on. There's a couple jokes in there I like, but a lot of it is very much just like it seems like a Minions movie where it's just seizure-inducing.
They have so many different like IPs in that film, like Doctor Who and Gremlins.
They have some great characters, though. Some great actors, actually.
Yeah.
Then Ninjago, I fucking hate. And then Lego Movie 2 is not great. So there's only one I really want to watch.
Me, love the first Lego movie. Think it's a great film, great cast in it. Lego Batman's probably my favourite because I love Batman, and the amount like references to Batman lore in it is great. And it's also got the best dick joke ever.
I don't remember that one.
It's just, oh hi there, my name's Dick. Oh no, hi. All kids are really nasty these days. Yep, I fucked up that joke.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
My friends call me Dick. Oh, kids can be cruel these days.
yeah, that's quite funny. There was one bit I laughed at where he was like watching the film and he was like, "I'm so in love," and he just goes, "Ha!" Like when he's watching the film, I was like, "Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me. That is me when I'm watching something like, oh, I love you," and I'm just like, ah.
Yeah. Lego Ninjago. I like Ninjago a little bit. It was Ninjago. It sounds like something Mario would say.
Ninjago. It's Ninjago.
Ninjago.
I used to
What
have the
game?
Lego sets in Ninjago back in the day,
Did you?
and then I broke them all.
I never got into the Lego sets. It was more the games for me. But Ninjago was a fun enough film. You had Jackie Chan in there. It was harmless enough. Don't understand why we needed a film though. To be fair, but there you go.
No one knows.
And Lego Movie 2 was just there.
Made no
Very
money.
forgettable. It's a shame because the Lego humor, well, especially in the games, are really wonderful, funny. So I'm surprised it didn't do better.
Lego Star Wars 3 was probably the best game for me. I used to love Lego Star Wars 3.
Lego City Undercover is hilarious. I love that game.
There's so many memes around that game. So many memes.
Yeah. Peter says, yes, that is that Huey Lewis. Okay, I'm even more sold now, Peter. Rogue says Wes Anderson has an asteroid city and a new stop-motion Netflix movie called Henry Sugar starring Benedict Cumberbatch and is based on a lesson...
Cumberbatch! Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, dear.
It's like Benedict Cucumber Patch, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
oh dear.
That's great. Cumberbatch.
oh dear. And it's based on a lesser known Roald Dahl film. Oh, well, stop motion one, I'm completely sold. Henry Sugar, I've never heard of him. Is he brother of Alan?
Oh no, you better not be. You're fired.
Asteroid City, haven't heard of that, but sounds like it'll be fun. Wes Anderson film in space?
I don't know, but it's got Margot Robbie in it this time.
Ooh, will Bill Murray, Owen Wilson be in it? Adrian Brody?
Yes, they're all in it, and Margot Robbie. Even though, like, I like Wes Anderson a lot, right? Moonrise Kingdom, Isle of Dogs, Grand Budapest Hotel, just instant classics. Fantastic Mr. Fox. French Dispatch really put me off. Like, French Dispatch is just way too on the nose. You had Guillermo del Toro, fucking Benicio del Toro. You had Léa Seydoux and a bunch of other amazing people, and you didn't do anything with them. Jeffrey Wright, Francis McDormand, Timothy Chalamet, and you didn't do anything with them. So, it's put me off a little bit.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the French Dispatch. That's on Disney Plus. It still hasn't got a physical release over here, has it?
No, I'll tell you what. That's one of the only movies I actually left in the cinema.
That bad.
Half an hour to the end.
Yes.
Because it just drove me up ground my gears. You know.
Yeah. What was the one I watched? The Three Brothers, Darjeeling Limited.
Darjeeling Limited. You had this weird music where it's like all the way through, like an hour and 45 minutes.
The Royal Tenenbaums, that was another good one.
Oh,
With
Ben
Gene
Stiller's another
Hackman.
one.
Yeah, Gene Hackman in that one. I thought that was good. Sinjin says Roger Daltrey was great in McVicker. I'll have to check it. McVicker. I'll have to check that one out. Rogue says the wonderful story of Henry Sugar is the full title, by the way.
Oh, nice. Okay. Because he did Fantastic Mr. Fox, which is Roald Dahl. So
yeah,
I still love
Fantastic
that
Mr.
book.
Fox was brilliant. I think it suited more Wes Anderson's style more than Wes Anderson's normal films.
Yeah.
Lego Muse says, have you ever seen the parody of Spider-Man 2002 called Superhero Movie?
Sadly, yeah.
I've heard of it, but never have done. There was a period in the 2000s where we had all these sort of films, weren't it?
It's got Scooter Gavin from Happy Gilmore in it, and Drake Bell, Mr. Pedophile himself.
Lego Muse says it's too funny, superhero movie.
I didn't laugh once.
I haven't seen it. I can remember there was one called Meet the Spartans. That was awful.
Oh, yeah, that was terrible. Disaster movie.
Vampires
date movie.
suck.
Well, it did suck.
Yeah.
So, appropriate title.
It was non-stop. It was. I think it stopped probably till about the early 2010s, and then we haven't had a parody movie for years.
Apart from Weird Al.
Yeah.
Which I didn't like Weird Al. I thought it was very just cringe, really. Very cringe.
Still haven't seen it yet. That's on. Is it what is it?
Roku,
that's it.
Oh, movie, it better not be.
I was gonna do Roby or something.
Roku.
Mix the two up.
But Daniel Radcliffe did a good job, but a couple of the skits were like amusing at most. But I was just like, I don't like this.
Apparently Weird Al saw Daniel Radcliffe on the Graham Norton show and said, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Rogue says superhero movie has the same directors as disaster movie and date movie, so I'm out.
That's why it's so shit.
They were never good films for me. But...
Plus, superhero movie has a convicted felon in it, so I'm not watching that again.
Rogue says disaster movie is literally rated as the worst film ever made on IMDb. The name is fitting, isn't it?
I thought it was Food Fight, which is just as bad.
There was another one, wasn't there? Movie 42, whatever it was called. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you remember that one? Yeah.
Yeah, Movie 43.
Oh,
like they had different segments. They had one which that film actually made me feel sick.
I could not get on with that one at all.
Some of the segments are like, oh my god, made me feel sick. There were some poo segments, and I was like, bleh.
The whole like spoof movie kind of started all up again with like the Scary Movie franchise because that was so popular. They all brought out all these other ones. It was like every other year there was 2 or 3 come out.
Yeah, then the Wayans did another thing called A Haunted House, which I haven't even seen them, but I know they're terrible. So
I think the last one they brought out was the Starving Games. Lego Muse says, but even though how dumb it is, I still find it funny. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, mate.
Yeah, glad you enjoy it.
We've got Winslow here saying, are watching anything tonight? Probably not. I'll probably go to bed because I've got to be up early in the morning, but...
I might finish Hold Me Tight on Mubi with Vicky Creeps. That's only 90 minutes long and I've got about an hour left, so...
Yeah, that's not
It's a very rough watch, which is why I have to watch it in segments, but...
I might try and watch a short film tonight. I want to try and watch The Breakfast Club for some reason. I want to see that.
Yeah. That's great.
It's going to be, if I watch something, it's going to be 90 minutes or less. Short film. say that, and I'll probably end up watching Midsummer or something at 3 hours.
I love Midsummer.
I'm in the middle, but I do lean more to liking it. So
yeah, Midsummer for me is just like the Academy should have nominated Florence Pugh for that. Like she was
incredible in that film.
That's her best performance to date. As much as I love Little Women, I think she's incredible in Little Women. I think she should have
she's
got nominated for
definitely
this.
one of the best up and coming actresses, up there with Anya Taylor-Joy. Just so good.
Agreed.
The opening to Midsummer, that is brutal.
Yeah, and I think it's perfect, practically.
It's a stunning looking film. It's one of the best looking Blu-rays I've ever seen.
Yeah, why the fuck? Like, it wasn't even contention for cinematography. It should have been. The way they did those car shots, they flipped the camera around and everything on a crane. And I was like, oh my god, bro.
Whether you like the film or not, you cannot deny it looks perfection, really. I'm surprised we haven't had a 4K release over here.
Yeah, I know we have. I know A24 do one, but it's $40. Let me have a look at what was actually nominated for cinematography that year.
What was it, 2018 or 19?
2019, it was. Just having a look now. Oh, okay. This was a year like Joker and shit. So 1917 won. Joker, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, The Irishman, and The Lighthouse. Take The Irishman out. That's hideous, man. It's like when they nominated Charge Chicago 7 the next year. That's one of the most hideous movies of that year. I don't. You didn't nominate Minari for cinematography, but you nominated that. Like, okay.
I was surprised Minari didn't get nominated. I haven't seen it, but the trailers always look really wonderfully shot.
Yeah, it got Best Picture nomination, and got 6 nominations, and it won 1. So, yeah.
Rogue says Kanye West said some very anti-Semitic things. You know, you're fucked up when Alex Jones thinks you're being unreasonable.
Yeah.
Alex Jones literally challenged him on his views. Whoa.
Yep, he did.
That's bad. Peter says, got to say I prefer Daltrey.
Daltrey, that's a band, right? Daltrey, I think.
Daltrey.
I have no idea. No idea.
Tommy, yay, Peter got it right. Yes, thanks,
Tommy?
Peter. Yeah, that's the film, the Who film, Tommy.
Oh.
David says, Josh, you should do a Blu-ray and 4K collection. And do you collect Starbucks? Everybody needs to subscribe to your channel. You're very good.
Thank you. I do have a 4K collection up on the channel, but I don't collect Starbucks cups. I'm not Game of Thrones, so I don't have Starbucks cups lying around.
Yeah, I haven't been to Starbucks.
I've never been to a Starbucks.
I think I went once and I walked out because the price was too much.
Oh yeah, I went for a drive-through with my dad's mate when we went up to get my brother's PC years ago. He drove my brother up there to get the PC. I think I was about 14, and my brother was about, I think it was 18, 19. And he had a Starbucks for a drive-through, and he was like, he had a coffee, and he was like, motherfucker didn't give me a straw. So, it was the funniest thing ever. Just seeing him flip off about this fucking straw. Oh, it was so funny.
Pete says no, he wasn't a bear trainer, but just a guy who preferred the company of bears and living in the wild.
Oh, right, okay.
Jason says, how do you feel when you watch a movie that is very American-centric?
I love it, I do. I love American culture. I prefer it to English culture because English culture is just hanging around the chippy with a vape in your mouth. It's true though, isn't it?
Oh my days, you've just talked about my town perfect to a T.
And mine, bro. Chip shop up the road from me. I see 14-year-olds vaping with their bikes and hoverboards.
Oh
Electric
dear.
scooters.
The
I want to boot them
hoverboards,
off.
yep. And
I want to
electric
boot them off.
scooters. Oh, dear.
I was on the phone and then I was walking along. Some like 12-year-old kid razzed right past me on his electric scooter, and I said to my friends, if I see one more person on an electric scooter, I'm going to boot them off it. But I love
I
American
hate it.
culture so
I hate
much.
it when they drive past so quick. It scares the freaking shit out of me.
Yeah. American culture is amazing, though. I'd rather have that culture than anything.
Yeah, I completely agree with Josh. I love the American-centric culture and all the films. I think most of the films I watched as a kid were American ones and always been like brought up with it. Love it.
Yeah.
Definitely better than some of the British culture, especially nowadays.
Most of the time, you're just like, what you seeing, fam? What you gonna do? What one, fam? And it's like, what the fuck are you saying? What are you saying? Kind of thing.
Dr. Impossible says Treadwell even enticed his girlfriend to be eaten by a wild brown bear. There was real sound recordings of Treadwell being eaten alive, but in the film they made a reconstruction version. What?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard the version.
The original recording was too graphic to be included in the documentary. Herzog heard the recording and said it haunted him for years. My
No
word.
doubt, man. No doubt.
That is terrifying.
Cocaine Bear will be the same.
Sinjin says, keep getting those names wrong, Pete. It's classic.
Keep doing that, don't you? Have a habit of that.
Well, I don't know. It just slips out. It's an accident. I keep misreading things. Oh, here it is. The amazing thing about my comment about Playtendoguy and a certain prop from Seven wasn't the comment itself, but the simultaneous, perfectly synced, shocked face expression on all four streamers' faces.
What?
Peter says, Playtendoguy, you have to dig it up and show me a screenshot of it. I could tell you about it, Josh, but it would ruin a interesting part of the film.
So I've heard everything. People keep spoiling it for me. I know John Doe died, got shot or whatever.
It's not as big a spoiler as that. Well, anyway, there's like a kill, the lust kill, and it's like a gigantic razor stuck to a dick or something. And
lovely.
And Peter said something about, I think that's what I'd like or something on the stream.
Oh, you into that, are you? Jesus.
No fucking well then. That's just Peter brought it up.
No, Peter's into that, is he? Oof.
Oh dear.
R.I.P. There might be a category for that if you look. I don't know.
Dr. Impossible says Benedict Cumberbatch. That's a new one for the stream.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Nice.
Oh dear.
Cumbersnatch.
David says, Josh, do you collect pics or films, and do you collect the Disney movies, and what's your favourite movie? Pixar and Disney, mate.
Yeah, Pixar favourite is probably Inside Out. I know you got like Toy Story and stuff like that. They're high, like very high up. But I think in terms of Disney, Moana's got to be the best one for me.
Still need to watch that one. I'm hearing
the
so
music
many...
in that is just so good. Like Lin-Manuel Miranda's music just lifts it up.
Oh, what, from Hamilton?
Yeah, he's one step away from that EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. So he's got Tony, he's got the Grammy, and he's got the fuck. What was the other one? Emmy.
He's nearly got the EGOT.
He's just missing the Oscar.
Right.
And then he's won.
Nice. Jason says, well, Weird the Al Yankovic story is one of my favourite movies of the year.
Glad you liked it, Jason. I struggle connecting with it.
Oh, it's good to hear you enjoyed it, Jason. It's supposed to be like a parody of the biopic, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a very lame one for me. It was just way too like you don't understand what is even happening. Like it comes along with machine guns at one point, and it's like,
Okay.
And Madonna gets captured by a cartel who just want Al Yankovic to perform My Bologna. And it's like, what the fuck? And then he's doing an acceptance speech, and then motherfucker is sitting in the audience with a huge chain gun like this, just pointed at him, with the audience just sitting there. And it's like,
I have to see this. This sounds
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm gonna gather the whole Madonna thing being kidnapped is all made up, obviously.
Probably, I don't know. He never even met Madonna. He met her for 2 seconds.
Okay.
But,
Sinjin says, by the time you get to this message, I'll be sound asleep. Good night, guys. I enjoyed the stream as always. Well, thanks for joining, Sinjin. See you on the next stream, mate. Take care and have a nice weekend. What?
Food fight is fucking terrifying. I've seen it.
Rogue
oh
says
my God.
Food Fight is terrifying, but I love the fact they accidentally deleted the original version. It just got Begall Bits 2006 release, so it was originally reanimated for a 2012 release.
Yeah, it was,
What is this?
It
Food
was.
Fight?
It's got Charlie Sheen and Christopher Lloyd, and each animated character does this. It's like just in the background you can see them go like this with their arms. It's like
oh my days! The animation is awful.
They literally they do a joke in that they do like a one-liner where they're like, "Quite frankly, ma'am, I don't give a spam."
My word, it looks like Star Fox gone wrong.
It's worse than Star Fox. Look up some clips of it. It's fucking terrifying.
It looks like one of those crappy, cheap bargain bin video games.
It costs like 10 mil or something. So ridiculous.
David says, Josh, what are your favourite movies you collected and what's your favourite collection, Blu-ray or 4K?
Oh, favourite movie you collect? In my collection, it's probably the Waves Blu-ray, which I can't fucking play because my Blu-ray player is not region free, apparently.
Oh, damn.
Even though it said it was. Go figure. But in terms of 4K, I think the best looking one is probably Blade Runner 2049 or Parasite.
Yeah.
I think those two are up there. But recently, I think Ambulance is up there and Nope. Universal's killing it with the 4Ks recently, so.
Oh, that's good to see. Blade Runner does look very nice. I've only seen little clips of it, but looks incredible.
It looks 4K. Insane. Yeah, it looks insane. I'm taking my hat off. You will see my bald fucking head there. Fucking really hot with that hat on.
Peter says I was going to watch Lady Hawk tonight, but someone asked me to attend the stream instead.
Oh,
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for joining, Peter. Always value your attributes to the streams. You always make the brilliant comments. I always say that. Jason says the Chicago 7 was my favourite movie of 2020, but there wasn't a lot of good movies that year. I know Andy
love that, Jason.
Andy said about that one. That's a pretty good one. Is that a Netflix film?
Yeah, I loved it at first, but then on rewatch, I'm like, yeah, this is the corniest shit. I remember like the ending is so corny. Like you got swelling music and everything when they're going like this. They're like revolution, and it's like, whoa! It's like, oh my god, Sorkin, know your audience.
I think my favourite film of 2020 probably was Sonic the Hedgehog. That's all I can remember that came out that year.
I'll check what mine is in a second.
Winslow said Irishman isn't hideous. I really enjoyed The Irishman. I loved it.
It just looked quite basic to me.
I think the set designs were very nice. They're recapturing different eras.
Yeah, that's true. But cinematography-wise, it was just it looked like every other film. Like considering Minari looks so much better than that, you know. I don't. Let me have a look. top
Dr.
that year.
Impossible says Lady Hawk, man, that film. Richard Donner in his most expensive film he produced at the time. Never heard of that.
2020.
Oh, Rutger Hauer, Matthew Broderick, Michelle Pfeiffer. You've sold me, Dr. Impossible, and Peter.
Yeah, 2020 was kind of shit. There's only five things I gave 5 stars to. So you got the Small Axe episode, which was Red, White, and Blue. Got Euphoria episode, which was the one with Rue. That rhymed. Fucking hell. You got Soul by Pixar, Normal People, which obviously, and then you've got Never Ready, Sometimes Always. So I'd probably say Never Ready, Sometimes Always. It's the best thing that came out that year.
Yeah, well, so many stuff got delayed that year, didn't it? There was never a lot out. We've got David here saying, just do you collect, Josh, do you collect steelbooks? That is the question. Everybody needs to subscribe to Pete and Josh's channel. Both of you are good. Oh, thanks, David. Really appreciate it, mate.
I've got like 2 or 3 steelbooks.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest steelbook collector as well. I'll just get them if they're cheap. Jason says, have a good night. Nice talking to you all. Thanks for joining, Jason. Hope you have a great weekend, mate.
Hey, Jason.
Lol. Peter says, someone in the stream comments had brought up a question, what prop from a film would you like to own? And I said, Playtendoguy would like a knife strap on from 7. I can remember that, Peter. David says, Josh, do you collect vinyl LPs?
Yeah. Got a few now. I haven't got a lot, but I've got a few. My favourite being let me grab it real quick. I hope it's on the here it is. Stranger in the Alps, Phoebe Bridgers. Which I'll probably play after the stream maybe. Because I feel like listening to her. So she's my favourite ever, and if I get to meet her, I'll probably pass out.
Would you ever go see a concert?
Yes. Like, I'm planning to next year. As soon as tickets go on sale, I'm saving that money and I'm like getting them.
I don't blame you.
I need
That'd
that.
be great.
I'll probably cry, but
that'd be a wonderful experience to see her live.
Yeah.
Peter says, Josh, would you be able to guess who my favourite Josh is?
Josh Duhamel. Definitely not me.
Dr. Impossible says, Peter, you would love Curly Girl Peter. Her knife collection is enough to get your Todger hiding indefinitely.
What in the fuck?
Oh my days.
I'm trying to imagine that.
Oh, yes. Terrence on the stream. He does a stream at the weekend. Curly Girl at Movies. She showed off her knife collection at the weekend. She did. I remember Terrence talking about her.
Bro, Terrence quote the other day about the quiche, that fucking broke me. He was like, he's even got time to cook a fucking quiche. And I was like, oh, where'd he come up with that one? I was like, oh my god, that's jokes.
Terrence, top guy again.
Yeah, I
really do like watching his streams. Yeah. Winslow says, watch The Beauty of the Irishman on YouTube and tell me it's basic.
Yeah, just have. Minari looks better. Minari looks better. Even Pieces of a Woman looks better. That was the same year. Like, I don't get it.
Cool. Peter says, Dr. Impossible, you got the wrong Peter. Playtendoguy is the one who's into that sort of thing. I'm mostly just into girls with nice bodies and those boring vanilla type of things.
Jesus. That's a bit shallow. That's like every guy on Tinder who's just like, yeah, I want a woman with a nice body.
Winslow says, do you guys read much? Have you read any books? on films?
Yeah. I'm starting to read Normal People. I don't read because my eyes are bad. So staring at the page kind of hurts my eyes a bit. But I do want to read Dune. I might just listen to the audiobook for that.
That sounds good.
Even though it's 20 hours long, the audiobook. Do want to listen to it. Yeah, and I've got some Marvel comics and Conversation with Friends to finish or to read.
Nice. I used to read a lot as a kid and a teenager. Then I just kind of fell out of it. I do like reading books on basically like on films and TV shows like Doctor Who and stuff, and gaming ones as well. That's more my sort of stuff. I did buy the complete Witcher book collection to read for the TV series, but I just never got into it.
Yeah.
Doctor Impossible saying vanilla type of things. David says, Josh, you should do a movie tour of your room, your complete collection, Blu-ray, 4K. That would be nice to see. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be pretty late. Even though my room's very messy and full of crap, I would do it. Show off like my setup and whatnot, because a lot of people don't really see what I record my stuff on. Apart from the microphone, they don't really see the computer I use and editing software and whatnot. So it could be a good idea actually. Yeah,
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Peter says, I've almost never read books. The thing I last read was Commando, the autobiography by Johnny Ramone of the Ramones. It was very good.
Nice. Nice.
Can't beat the Ramones.
My brother reads. He's the reader. He's got over 300 books, I think.
Wow.
And he's got good 30 to 40 Star Wars books, and he's read nearly all of them. He reads 2 or 3 books a week.
Yeah, you do. I do. Heard of people do that. I've been into like Waterstones. There's people buying like 3 or 4 books, and they're just like, yeah, this will do me for a couple of weeks. One of them would do me for a year.
He does that mainly because he's an English lit student. He's doing a master's in English literature, and he has to read about 3 books a week. But he reads other books on top of the books he has to read as well.
So a lot of reading.
Yeah, which is why I don't know what book to get the fucker for Christmas, but I got him a Star Wars one, which hopefully he hasn't got. I'm praying. I'm praying to Jesus he hasn't got it. Holy God.
How you checked his bookshelf to see if he's got it?
No. Because I won't be able to find it. Plus, he's bought most of them there. He's brought most of them to uni, so.
Winslow says, if you could get one bit of physical media for Christmas, what would it be?
I don't know. Emoji Movie in 4K.
I don't know what. Most of what I will get. I'd like to get the Star Trek Blu-rays. Say that. I've been eyeing them up for a little while, so say them.
I'd like to get the Oslo trilogy. With, even though I've got Worst Person in the World over there, it's got, I think, Oslo August 31st. The other one, which I'm forgetting its name, and also Worst Person in the World, but it's 45 quid.
Bit much, yeah.
But it's on the movie label. It comes in a nice digipack, which I do like digipacks more than other people do. So yeah, I'll probably get it eventually.
I probably will go down a bit, I would imagine.
I reckon it'll go down to like 35 soon.
Yeah.
Which is more manageable.
That sounds the best price.
Plus, I get 30% off where I work, so.
30% off H&B. Now that's living the dream.
Yeah.
Pete says,
thanks.
No, my favourite Josh by far is Josh Homer, the guy from Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh, thanks, Peter.
Dr. Impossible says you'll have to get double bill movies on. Oh, what, Trevor? Yeah, I'm going to have to. I don't know how to contact Trevor, but I'm going to ask them on YouTube, get them on, try to get them on. Oh, probably for this week.
Yeah, very good.
David says, Pete, you should do a 4K collection. That would be nice to see. Yeah, I'll definitely do a 4K collection, David. Probably give it till after Christmas or just before it, but yeah, I'll be up for that.
Yeah.
David said, what about a Blu-ray collection, Pete? Yeah, I could do a Blu-ray collection video. I tried to do it last year, and that
you've got
disaster.
hundreds, so that'll be difficult.
Yeah, that was a disaster last year. I ended up recording the same shelf 2 or 3 times because I thought, I ain't done that shelf, and I was editing it. And I was like, I'm pretty certain I've already talked about this film, and I've talked about it about 3 or 4 times.
Oh, fucking hell!
I thought, I'll leave it. But yeah, I'll get one done eventually. I'll probably just split them up into small little videos. I know Jordan at Movie Worm did an 8-hour one, wasn't it? Oh, such a lengthy video talking about all his films.
I wouldn't have the strength to fucking upload that. It'll take you a month and a half.
Oh, the editing would take ages. You'd need a whole day or 2 to do it.
The longest edit I've done was, I think it was a 10-minute video, 15-minute video, and it took me 3 days, 2 or 3 days. You saw the video I did.
Yeah. Editing is such the hardest thing, to be honest.
Which is why I said I'd help you. I don't mind helping you. Because I enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun. So if I can help anybody with it, like...
Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Pete says maybe he could learn to juggle those books instead of reading them.
Well, he has to read them. It's uni work. They're not just there to look at.
Dr. Impossible says, get Curly Girl on with Terence, Pete. It will be the ultimate revelation to watch as a stream. I was thinking about that. Next time when we ask Terence on to get Curly Girl and maybe Wes on as well. Yeah. Terence does a stream at weekend. I think it's called Psycho Babble, and Curly Girl's always on there.
Alright, let me have a look. First name, Terence
Maguana.
Oh, there he is. Okay, Curly Girl. When was this?
Which one where she shows off her knives?
Yeah.
At the weekend, last weekend.
So it was a live stream, yeah?
Yeah, it was a live stream.
So 5 days ago, yeah. 5 days? Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is.
Oh, right. Shows the fucking knives off, okay. Interesting. Oh,
I'm gonna watch that stream over the weekend.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'll give that a watch. Oh.
Peter says, Josh, not home. Did you order anything from the 88 film sale?
Don't even know what's on the 88 films, if I'm honest. Don't even know what's on it.
There's a mix of like Jackie Chan films, Jean-Claude Van Damme films.
Yeah, definitely not them.
The final comment of the night is from David saying, Josh, Pete, do you like horror films?
Not really. There's only certain ones I do watch, like The Witch, Midsummer, It Follows, etc. The ones which General Ortega mentions in Scream. But I think my favorite horror is to 10.
Ooh, very nice pick there.
I'm still waiting for Mubi to get their arse in gear and release a Blu-ray because
What
it is a
did you
Mubi
thought
release.
of that edition I tagged you in?
Fucking want it. I want it so bad. Even if I can't play it, I want it on the shelf. You know,
it's such a wonderful set. Lovely steelbook.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my favorite horror film ever. Honestly, or Climax. Climax is up there.
Climax, very good. I like that one as well.
Yeah, French Cocaine Bear. But it's very French, very Gaspar Noé. I love it.
Yes, Irreversible was too much Gaspar Noé for me. Still need to see. And the one thing I don't like about Gaspar Noé is all these bloody flashing lights.
There's a lot of that in Love. Like Love, fuck. Love is like the most pretentious Gaspar Noé film I've ever seen because it makes no sense. It's practically just a porno, and it was released in 3D for some reason. In case you want to see a threesome in 3D
porno.
and threesome in 3D, yeah,
Mm.
where they're practically intertwined. Like
Okay.
it's weird. Enough said. But there's a lot of flashing lights. There's a lot of segments where it makes no sense. Luxie Turner, apparently, the last like 2 minutes, just flashing lights.
Yeah, I just can't get it. I know with Irreversible, like the title credit scenes and all that, the flashing lights, it does my head in. I can't do it.
Yeah. After Sun has a lot of flashing lights, but that's part of the thing. So when you watch it, just go in with the idea that the flashing lights have a relevance to what's going on.
Yeah.
So
thanks for warning me about that. Sometimes it can be alright, sometimes it's not. It's small nighttime watching films.
Yeah, that's true,
yeah, I like horror films, David. I do pick up loads of them. Slowly
and
get
don't
my
watch
way.
them.
I'm watching them. I watched all the Nightmare on Elm Street, bar one, and I've watched 2 Friday the 13th films, so that counts as a big thing for me. But I do get through the horror films, do like them. So David says, what movies are not good on Blu-ray? What about getting Big Paulie on the live stream next time? Yeah, definitely want to get Big Paulie on the stream one time. I know he works on a Wednesday sometimes, so it's quite hard to like get the dates right. But yeah, definitely want to ask Big Paulie on. Great to chat to him. As for Blu-rays that don't look good on films that don't look good on Blu-ray, a film called Buster with Phil Collins looks dreadful, but it's mainly due to the film stock of what they got left. It's not very good. Peter says I bought a Region A Blu-ray, a Lawnmower Man. Knowing I wasn't going to be able to play it on my Blu-ray player, just to have it on the shelf.
I'm just imagining the lawnmower guy from Happy Wheels. Like,
is that Pierce Brosnan, Lawnmower Man? I'm sure it is.
I know.
Been a while since I've seen it. Dr. Impossible says, cheers, film nerds, till Wednesday night. Take care, Doctor. Have a great
Salutations.
weekend. And David says, Pete, you should do a movie tour. I'll be everywhere. The stuff's in the bathroom nearly. It's taken over everywhere.
Build a house.
I'll be like, yep, we're now going into the bathroom, and there they all sitting out in the bath, and I'll take them out every time we use the bath. No, they're not in the bath, but there's too much as it is. But yeah, I could do a movie room tour, probably sometime in the new year. But yeah, be up for that. And that is the final comment of tonight. I was thinking of just doing an hour stream, and it turned out to be a 3-hour stream.
Turned out to be the length of Avatar 2, so you
just
can either watch us or Avatar 2, either one. Choose, chumps.
But it's been a lot of fun. Thanks ever so much for joining, Josh. It's been great chatting to you tonight.
It's been a lot of fun. Love them. Love these streams.
Yeah, it was a fun Friday night thing. This won't be all the time. I just wanted to try it for a little while. But yeah, very much enjoyed it. Thanks everybody for watching. See you all on Wednesday night where Andy and Mike will be back, and we'll have Matt from Matt V Movies on. And I'll also try to get another special guest on. So see you all Wednesday night and have a great weekend.
Later.
Bye.